Wow. Wow.
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature. Like, I don't know, it's like memes. It's just memes to everybody, I guess. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't care. I'm playing video games, okay? I'm done today. I don't give a fuck. Killed in the next fucking 2 months of shit I'm doing. Well, the cucked shit out here, please don't anybody make any actual fucking, the most cucked, weak-ass, fucking bullshit-ass. God, if it happens, holy shit, I'm gonna make a death note before I go out to go live and not. God, it's so cucked. It's so optics cucked. The question you should ask is, why is nobody on the right afraid enough to say, hey, Trump, can you, like, tone it down a little bit, bro? We're getting killed out here. Like, literally. Can we, like, chill? They're just, like, infinitely hyped up on their Civil War machine. Why is nobody on
the... Sex.
Yes, everybody's getting fired, everybody's getting doxxed, everybody's getting their job. All these liberals are reaping what they sow. They sound a lot like this fucking cuck scumbag right here, fucking, this piece of shit, Destiny. What kind of name is that anyway? But this piece of shit, Destiny, is now, he's complaining that he was he lost his income from Twitch, and it's real. He really got banned, but he's been banned before. He was banned or close to it in 22, I guess, and a couple other times. But a person from Twitch released a statement, I guess, on it or whatever. I'm going to play that for you guys in a little bit. And, watching all these people get fired and shit, I don't necessarily, like, agree with it or like what's going on, because this is people that, like, they have families, they have this, they have that, so I don't like that part of it, right? But, man, you know what? Like, if anybody deserves that shit, it's people that celebrate somebody's death, to watch these people get canned. And there's so many of them who just keep complaining that they lost their job, complaining and complaining and complaining about it, and it's fucking hilarious. Fuck them. It's like, when do you say to yourself, like, fuck this shit? Like, you know what? I'm not wishing death on anybody, but can we watch some of these assholes pay for the shit they're saying and doing? I mean, I could play you shit today that is just, it's mind-boggling. Teachers, nurses, fucking cops, FBI agents, CIA agents, fucking you name it. All these people that celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. And they're all being fired. And there are people out there fucking getting these people fired like crazy, man. It's insane. It's a scary day we live in now that like, that shit like this can happen. And you know what? If you're not, like, minding your P's and Q's, and you're out there saying some stupid shit, celebrating somebody's death like an asshole, doesn't matter what side, doesn't matter who it is. Even if Shift, that shifty scumbag Shift, Adam Shift, even if the Shiftster got killed, I wouldn't be sitting there reveling in it and being like, yeah, fuck that guy, bro. We don't need him. One day, because I've heard these people, these crazy people going, Charlie Kirk, one down, couple more to go. Like, and then they come on air and they come on their channels. Everybody's got a channel now, right? So they go on wherever they go on, and they go on and now this woman's complaining and saying, I'm gonna lose my job. My kid's in college, and I lost my job now, and this is so fucked up. You know what? Fucked up shit happens to me all the time in my life. So I'm just gonna bounce back from this, and like I wouldn't have said it if I knew that I would get fired from my job. You know? And it's like, duh. I mean, like, what do you expect's gonna happen when your employer sees a fucking video of you celebrating a person's assassination? What do you think's gonna happen? You know, when your employer sees that. Hey, I got the Foul Mouths hockey jersey on, guys. Look, check it out. There it is, look. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I don't know what these people expect, but these videos are great. I mean, I was loving watching these videos today, and I don't normally get, you know, happy seeing someone else's sadness and shitness, but damn, man, it was nice. Some of these people fucking deserved it. They really did. What's up, BR in the chat? What's going on to everybody in the chat on a Wednesday night? Yeah, they don't send notifications out on my channel, brother. Never does. This is Foul Mouths Network, bro. Like, so banned. I'm banned from YouTube, and I'm still on it somehow. 3K Water Bill in the chat. What's up to 3K Water Bill? Hump Day. So I played you guys last night the Chuck Scarborough bullshit. The what do we call that again? You call that what? You call that propaganda. I played you the Chuck Scarborough propaganda last night. So now, tonight, play a couple more things, but honestly, this is, well, all right, so if this is true and he is banned from Twitch and he loses a ton of money for it, then fuck him. Get a normal job then, you piece of shit, blue-haired fucking moron. Get a job. I love all these YouTubers that are like, oh, God, no. I can't get a job and work for a living. Oh, no. What if the internet shot down tomorrow and it was gone and people were like, yo, we can't get the internet to turn back on. It's going to be off for like years maybe. Like, what would you do? You know, what would you do, you fucking dope? What would you do?
You need conservatives to be afraid of getting killed when they go to events so that they look to their leadership to turn down the temperature.
So isn't that great? Like, isn't that a great theory right there? So once again, there's the fear-mongering. You know what I mean? Like, that's what this game plan is of these people. They're saying they really are pinning everything to the right, man. On every fucking channel like CNN, right? Like fucking MSNBC and all these channels, right? These people are fucking pushing the right narrative. They're not even talking about this kid being connected to the left. They don't say that at all. All they keep saying is that he was raised by Christian blah, blah, blah. He's a typical white boy. Parents are registered Republicans. Everything they can say to push this kid away from the left. And I don't know why, because I thought that that's what they wanted, a civil war. I thought they wanted a civil war. So if you want a civil war, why wouldn't you push it that, yo, this guy is far left and he killed your guy, Charlie Kirk, to fucking mix up the whole pot. and they're not doing that. So that makes me think, like, these people with all these theories, guys, like, there's so many theories. All right, I talk to so many people, and there's so many different theories about what's going on, what's really going on. And you know, one guy says it's all the Jews. The Jews killed fucking Charlie Kirk. He turned down money. And, you know, I played you, what's her name last night? Candace Owens. She thinks it's the Jews, and she's threatening people and saying it's the Jews that killed him, and like all this crazy shit. And I'm like, dude, you know, and then you get the people who are like, oh, they're pushing a civil war in the country. Well, then if they are, why wouldn't they push that issue that this guy is far left? I would think by saying he's part of the right, you would now tone down that shit. Wouldn't you want to keep pushing that? But it confuses the fuck out of me with the theories and then what is what. So all I know is Charlie Kirk got shot in the neck, or at least that's what I saw. I mean, that's what we all saw, right? I mean, listen, could AI have done that and maybe hiding Charlie Kirk somewhere? I mean, very possibly. Guys, that's the era we're in now. You don't think that could happen? I mean, I'm not saying they're doing that, but you don't think that could happen? It could happen very easily now. If one person authenticates one video and you get a couple of people saying, yeah, we were there for it, or, I mean, they can't fake something as far as like Charlie Kirk, but in the future they could. You know, you get a couple of hundred people together, act like they don't know each other, these crisis actors, and do all this, and they could all get on their cell phones and say something just happened that didn't, and you could very easily make all the video through AI and all that bullshit. By then, it should be flawless. But who knows? I mean, you know, all I know is Jimmy Kimmel's a piece of shit, and he should be taken off the air as well, and I do agree with that. He last night made a comment about Trump crying about Charlie Kirk's death, and he's like, you know, I mean, look at the way this guy cries for blah blah blah. He's like, he cries like a 4-year-old cries over a goldfish, like mourns over a goldfish. And I'm like, dude, is there not a sacred time to just leave shit alone? Even your worst enemy in war leaves shit alone at a certain point, right? Like during Christmas, I heard a story of the German side and the Russian side, like, meeting in the middle and fucking having a vodka and whatever the fuck, trading, you know, cigarettes and vodka back and forth with each other that one night. It was on Christmas Eve, right? So, like, even a fucking war, people fucking just know, okay, yo, let's just leave them alone, leave us alone for 24 hours, you know. But these people, they can't even do that. They can't even do that. You know what I mean? Jimmy Kimmel's a piece of shit, bro. Jimmy Kimmel. He's a fucking lowlife, the guy, bro. You know, he deserves to lose his fucking job, to be honest with you. He really does.
6?
Maybe 6 of them, yes. But, you know, listen, I remember this guy when he was doing the fucking whole Man Thing show, and, you know, he was just a fat fucking, like, loser fucking wannabe writer, wannabe comedian, because he's not a comedian. He calls himself a comedian, Jimmy Kimmel. He's not. I've never seen him do stand-up comedy. Am I missing something? Have I ever seen Jimmy Kimmel in anything other than hosting a show? What else have I seen Jimmy Kimmel do other than host a show? Okay, he does a monologue on his show, right? A monologue or whatever the fuck. But, like, is he really considered a comedian? I thought he was like a TV host. You know? That guy's glorified too, bro. And they make a big fucking deal over the other asshole who had his show canceled on him. And they're at the fucking Golden Globe Awards or whatever the fuck it was the other night. And I don't watch this shit, but I saw it on the news. And they pick him as like the best announcer or something, the best show or some shit. And I'm like, yeah, you pick him now when the guy gets fucking, when you guys all want him back because you're so pissed that his show's losing money by the millions and they have to cancel him. Doesn't matter how many awards you shove up his ass, all right? How many last place awards you give the guy, doesn't matter. He's still going to have his show canceled because it comes down to the dollar bill. And when it comes down to the dollar bill, if you're not making money, they don't give a fuck how woke or how much they love you on the woke side or anything else. Psst, you're gone. So he's gone, and they're giving him all these awards, and he's going up there like a fucking loser. And he's like, and he goes up there, of course, when he accepts the award and does a whole political message with it. It's like these guys, Jimmy Kimmel and All these fucking people are sickening. They really are. Jimmy Kimmel can't get through a night without talking about Donald Trump. Neither can fucking this guy, Destiny. These people are fucking sick. They are Donald Trump sick. They are. They really are. And you know what? Eventually, one day, it will be in a dictionary. That fucking word. Trump derangement syndrome. It will be in a dictionary. It is a real fucking thing. These people have it. These people have it. Here's a spokesman from Twitch talking about the Destiny, piece of shit Destiny, and what happened with him. Well, he's threatening people and fucking scumbag this guy is.
Hateful conduct. Promoting, encouraging the discrimination or denigration of a group of people based on their protected characteristics. Twitch is committed to keeping our community safe for everyone, and as a part of that, we require all users to ensure that anything shared on their account abides by Twitch's terms and services and community guidelines. Based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a community guideline strike on your channel. Due to the severe nature of this violation or the fact that you have incurred multiple violations, your access to Twitch services is
Oh shit, I turned off. Sorry.
restricted. Now, indefinitely seems more permanent, doesn't it?
So he's suspended indefinitely. Now, they said he was going to be suspended in 22 indefinitely for some other shit. And I don't think he was, or he was and he got out of it somehow, or some shit. I don't know what it was, but he's probably not going to be banned for life. I doubt it. He makes them too much money. You know what I mean? And, you know, they want that cashish. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't going to be banned for that long, I wouldn't think. But he is kind of banned now, and I'm hoping, you know what, like, at least this hits him in, like, the pocketbook or something. You know what I mean? Like, take a month's $50,000 away from him, or $100,000 a month he makes. Take a month's salary away from the fucking guy. You know what I mean? Hit him in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Hit him in the pocket. I don't know why that guy is even popular on YouTube. Is it like, I don't understand how the guy is popular on YouTube. I really don't. He's a lisping fucking idiot. I mean, honestly, he really is. He's just I can't stand the guy, bro. The shit he says is outlandish. It fucking is outlandish. I want to punch his... Oh, sorry.
Cucked. God, it's so cucked. It's so optics cucked.
It's cucked. Who the fuck says that like that? I mean...
God, it's so cucked. It's so optics cucked.
Dude, you're cucked, you fucking weirdo. Oh, God. Yeah? He got fired? For what he said? Oh, my God. All right. I'm gonna, yeah. All right. Yo, Jimmy Kimmel did get fired, bro. He fucking got fired. Jimmy Kimmel got fucking fired, man. He literally got fired. Yo, it's about time, bro. It is so about time, dude. Jimmy Kimmel fired. Yo, get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm so happy. Jimmy Kimmel fired. You fucking twat. It is confirmed. Jimmy Kimmel late night show indefinitely. Oh my God. His remarks about Charlie Kirk. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. He's gone, bro. Yo, that's fucking awesome. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel. You're fired. Yes. Oh my God, man. I'm so happy they fucking did it. They're like, you know what? You want to make these remarks, you cocksucker? You fucking cocksucker. Make this remark, you cocksucker. All these people losing their shit. Go ahead and say something negative about Charlie Kirk. Go ahead. Go ahead, motherfuckers. Pieces of shit. Pieces of shit, man. We can all rejoice that this piece of shit is fucking gone. Gone. Holy shit, I cannot believe it. Jimmy Kimmel fired, bro. This is fucking great. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Yes, we are all rejoicing. Jimmy Kimmel fired. Jimmy Kimmel is fired. Jimmy Kimmel got fired. Jimmy Kimmel got fired. Jimmy Kimmel got fired. Bye-bye, Jimmy Kimmel. Fucking loser. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm about to put a video on about this right now. I want to hear what they're saying about it. Jimmy Kimmel fired. 50 years old. Poor Jimmy Kimmel fired at 50 fucking years old, bro. This poor guy. Come on. But Jimmy Kimmel fired, bro. This is a day to rejoice, man. This is a rejoiceable day, you know? Maybe some other YouTubers and other scumbags will get fired. You know what I mean? From like you, maybe a couple of scumbags will get taken off of YouTube for saying shit about Charlie Kirk next. You know what I mean? Keep an eye on these scumbags who do that shit. Keep an eye on scumbags who say they're 50-50 and they don't know what to think and the blah, blah, blah. Keep an eye on them. You know what I'm saying? Keep an eye on all of them. Keep a very close eye on these scumbags. You know what I mean? Keep an eye on these scumbags. You know what I'm saying? Scumbags. Keep an eye on these. Keep an eye on these. Yeah. Keep an eye on these scumbags. You know what I'm saying? Keep an eye on these scumbags. You know what I mean? Kimmel, you're fired. Jimmy Kimmel, get the fuck out of here. Yo, this is so nice, bro. Oh, we don't have to hear this idiot no more, dude. Oh, now we'll end up on like fucking YouTube. I'll end up on YouTube. I'm dominating it on YouTube, guys. I'm fucking dominating it on YouTube, guys. Fucking dominating it on YouTube, fellas. Tommy NC Twen will be joining us in a little while. And we might have some other people joining us, just waiting to see what the deal is. And they might have some drama on their minds, you know what I mean? So we might be talking some local politics, if you know what I mean. Local politics. Maybe, just maybe. So, hold on tight as we, yeah. And then, you know, and then, oh, fuck yeah, violation. Corporations. Violations on the corporations. Yo, I'm looking like I'm a Haitian. Yo, why you waiting? Tommy is masturbating. Celebrating. Motherfucker just, yeah, what? Yeah, All right, y'all, come on. Spread your butt cheeks, y'all, come on. I can't believe he's fired, man. This is fucking great. Let's hear this, all right? Let's hear this. Let me hear this right now. Listen to me. Listen to me. Jimmy Kimmel, you piece of shit. Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel fired. Oh my God. Yes.
Disney and the ABC network are taking Jimmy Kimmel Live off the air indefinitely. This follows a controversy over comments late night comedian made Monday night about Charlie Kirk's suspected killer and the MAGA movement and their reaction to the assassination. Let's get straight to CNN's chief media affairs correspondent, Brian Stelter. Brian, what is going on?
That's right. This is fast developing this afternoon, Jake, amid pressure from the Trump-aligned FCC. And in the past few minutes, ABC confirmed to CNN that Kimmel's show will be off the air, quote, indefinitely. We have not yet heard from Kimmel or his representatives. That's how quickly this has been developing. But let's back up and look at what Kimmel actually said on the program that has caused controversy. This is from Monday night in his Monday evening monologue. Kimmel suggested that the alleged killer of Charlie Kirk might have been a pro-Trump Republican. He said, quote, the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. He said in between the finger pointing, there was grieving. Kimmel was expressing what we've heard some other liberals say in recent days, that the motives are unclear and that maybe the suspect in this case was a Republican or was some sort of far-right fringe figure. Of course, there has been a lot of discussion about that in recent days. There's a lot of evidence pointing in other directions about the suspect. But Kimmel was on the air talking about this, making a very serious commentary amid his jokes in his monologue Monday night. Here's where it became interesting earlier today. The FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, went on a far-right webcast and condemned Kimmel and urged ABC to suspend him. He also talked about possible regulatory punishments of Disney because there are lots of different stations that have licenses with the FCC. Within the past hour, we've heard from a big owner of stations that have affiliations with ABC, a company called Nexstar, saying that they were going to suspend Kimmel's show on their station. So in other words, about 24 stations were refusing to air Kimmel's show tonight as a result of this controversy.
Holy
and then
fucking
following word
dude,
that some of those
holy shit. Wow. So a couple of stations were refusing to air his show. Holy fuck. Dude, that is some good fucking news, that there are still people in this fucking world that give a fuck and are like, you know what? Fuck that dude. I'm not putting his shit on my station. Like the shit he said. And these are people that obviously liked Jimmy Kimmel at one point, right? Obviously liked him at one point because, you know, and now, oh my God, that is sick. That is crazy. So that means that the company that runs everything was like, yo, this motherfucker's a liability now. Like, we're getting several stations are telling us they don't want to broadcast, you know, this guy. So what are we going to do? And they're like, fire his ass. Like, let's fire his ass. Why would he say something like that? Why would he go that far? Is he that fucking dumb? You know what I'm saying? And the answer to that is yes, he's that dumb. Because he lets his Trump derangement syndrome crowd his brain. That's what they all do. They let their Trump derangement syndrome take their jobs from them, take everything from them. That's what these people do. They let the Trump derangement syndrome cheer for death. You know what I'm saying? Like things that these people would normally probably never do. You know, like they catch themselves doing it now because they are so deranged and so fucked that this is them now. This is who they are now. The type of people that make fun of people's fucking deaths and talk shit about it. And this is where we're at. And this scumbag is paying the price for it. And I'm happy. Fuck him. He deserves to lose his job too. Like all these other pieces of shit. All these other pieces of shit. That is so crazy that those channels were like, yo, fuck that. We don't want nothing to do with this piece of shit. Like, we don't want him on our shit. Do not put this guy on our channels. Matter of fact, call up corporate or whoever the fuck you want to call them and tell them we don't want him here. We don't want him on our shit. And that's it. Oh, that's so nice, man. At least somebody fucking stood up and said, you know what? No, fuck that shit, man. We don't want this guy, dude. We don't want this guy on our shit. You want to talk shit about somebody's death and then make fun of it like, oh, the president cried over, like, it's like a 4-year-old crying over a fucking fish, a dead fish, you know, goldfish. Like, fuck you, man. Go fuck yourself, bro. Is there ever a moment, like I was saying before I found out this guy was fired, is there ever a fucking moment with these people where they're like, yo, let's lay off now. Let's lay off for now. You know what I mean? Like, don't you think this is a good time to maybe lay off of the person, lay off of these people? You know what I mean? When a person's down, down and out, beaten, had bad shit go on in their lives, bad shit went down, and they're fucked. That's when you're supposed to, even if it's your worst enemy, that's when you're supposed to fucking be like, all right, unless you're at war. You're at war, that's a different story. I get it. But like, yo, you killed this guy. Like, fuck off, this guy died. And, you know, the president felt like this guy was his son, dude. Like, you can fucking joke all you want, really. That's fine. But like, this guy actually felt like this dude was like almost a son to him. And you're sitting there on national TV in a moment where you've dogged him out so much, man. And I know Trump has went back at Kimmel a million fucking times too, right? So you guys have talked shit to each other a million fucking times. But can you take one moment and say, you know what, maybe right now is not the best moment to say anything, you know? But Jimmy Kimmel, he couldn't help himself, man. He had to go the full fucking route. And of course, say something at the worst time, and you know what he got for it? He got himself fucking fired, like the rest of these idiots that I went on live tonight to show the videos of, because I found a compilation of all these idiots, and I was like, man, I gotta go on and talk about this and show these videos. And you know what? The best one of them all got canned, and I didn't even know it till I came on tonight with you guys. The best one of them all got canned. Jimmy the scumbag Kimmel, bro. What that dude, I am so fucking happy. I am so happy for that, man. I'm happy for that. Fuck it. I'm not happy about people dying. I don't want to see death. I don't want to see destruction. I don't want to see hurt. And you know what? I know their families hurt from them losing their jobs. But you know what? Kimmel is so fucking rich. He don't need. It doesn't matter. He's fine. He'll be fine. You know what I mean? He'll be fine. That piece of shit. So I'm happy. And he'll probably get a job somewhere else too. And then, you know what I mean? Probably he'll be on TV every night talking shit about Trump anyway, somewhere. So, yeah. Fuck him. You know, listen, good things happen to good people. Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to good people. All kinds of shit. You know what I mean? What can you do? What are you going to do? It is what it is, right? But I don't want to see people hurt. But hey, fuck him. He deserves it. All right, let me listen to the rest of this now.
Stations were stations that have licenses with the FCC. Within the past hour, we've heard from a big owner of stations that have affiliations with ABC, a company called Nexstar, saying that they were going to suspend Kimmel's show on their stations. So in other words, about 24 stations were refusing to air Kimmel's show tonight as a result of this controversy.
24 stations. Wow, they had to fire his ass. They had to fire this guy. You got 24 stations that you're pumping this show out to, and 24 stations out of, who knows, probably hundreds, right? But 24 fucking stations, and they're like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're fired. Holy shit, dude. Oh, this is a wonderful day, bro. This is a wonderful day, bro. Tommy Jimmy Kimmel fired, bro.
He got fired?
He got fired for talking shit about Trump and the whole entire Charlie Kirk thing, bro.
Mm-hmm. I figured he couldn't resist.
He's gone. He couldn't. That's what I was just talking about. He could not resist. I was saying it. He could not resist because of his Trump derangement syndrome. Got him canned just like it got all these liberal assholes canned all throughout the country. And you know what? Fuck them all. Fuck them. I don't revel in it, but fuck them, bro. They deserve it. They fucking deserve it, bro. These people, they want to laugh about people's death. They want to laugh about destruction. They want to laugh about all that. Then go fuck yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why you have to stay neutral. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, I guess these liberals don't understand, hey, if you say something hateful about Charlie Kirk and his death, you will get fired. You're not untouchable. I guess Jimmy Kimmel thought he was untouchable, which he's fired now. He doesn't have a job.
Yeah, fuck him, bro. I mean, he deserves it, dude. He really, literally deserves it. Like I said, man, I feel bad saying, I feel bad celebrating this, but hey, fuck him, dude. This guy literally, I mean, if I played you back what he said last night, it's like, it's so low class. It's fucking low class. And it's like, dude, Kimmel, come on. Can you rise to the occasion just once, bro? Like, can you just shut your fucking mouth one time, man? One time. You know?
These liberals can't help it. They gotta run their mouths because they feel like
they got Trump
they
derangement syndrome, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Trump derangement
demented.
syndrome. They can't help themselves. They can't help, like, but to say something. They can't help themselves but to laugh about it, but to feel. And you know, this one guy, bro, I heard, he's like, I don't care. I don't have a job. I can't get fired. I'll just tell you right now. I love it, man. It feels so good that we killed that guy, bro. And I'm like, oh my God, listen to this motherfucker, bro. Like soaking in it, man, just soaking in it. And then this other black woman is online and she's going, she's talking about Charlie Kirk and the white girl that got stabbed in the neck. And she's like, fuck that white girl that got stabbed in the neck. Fuck that bitch. Fuck all white people. You know why? Black people get killed every day in this country to white.
She was an immigrant, wasn't she? She was
saying white supremacy kills black men every day in this country and hangs them. They hang black men in this country. And I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about, bro? And she's like, fuck it, I can't, like, I just could not believe. I could play it for you, bro. It is so vile. It's so fucking vile, man. Like, there's people out there with, like, such hate. Tommy, listen, there's 24 channels refused to play Jimmy Kimmel's show tonight.
Really?
So before he got fired, they called up the station and said, yo, 24 channels, like, refused to play Jimmy Kimmel. So they probably had no choice but to fire him. Listen to this. You ready?
Kimmel was on the air talking about this, making a very serious commentary amid his jokes in his monologue Monday night. Here's where it became interesting earlier today. The FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, went on a far-right webcast and condemned Kimmel and urged ABC to suspend him. He also talked about possible regulatory punishments of Disney because there are lots of different stations that have licenses with the FCC. Within the past hour, we've heard from a big owner of stations that have affiliations with ABC, a company called Nexstar, saying that they were going to suspend Kimmel's show on their station. So in other words, about 24 stations were refusing to air Kimmel's show tonight as a result of this controversy. And then following word that some of those stations were basically revolting against Kimmel, Disney, the parent company of ABC, decided to yank the show entirely.
So Disney made this choice. Disney yanked the show. Disney once again going after fucking Trump, right? And everybody that supports him, right? And so Disney is supporting this guy the whole time, Jimmy Kimmel, the whole fucking time. How long he's been on air talking shit about Donald Trump since 2015, 16. This guy's been doing it. Since 2015, 2016, this guy has been talking shit endlessly about Donald Trump, and Donald Trump says shit back. He does, but there's a moment when you say, "All right, let me not go there right now. Let me not go there." You know, like you don't kick your enemy when he's down. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like if you want to be a total scumbag and you want to do that, you go ahead and do that. That's you, right? But there's a moment where even in a war, people come together for 1 hour, for one night, for one reason. You know, and these people can't do that. They cannot do that. And you guys all know, whether you hate Trump or you don't, you know that if people reached out to Trump, he would be inviting to a lot of people that hate him if they would just reach out to him. You know what I mean? But they won't do that because they're so blinded by hate. It's crazy. But yeah, Jimmy Kimmel, I love
when
it.
Trump started running for president, half of Hollywood that once shook hands, like you could watch old shows where Trump was
they all loved
doing
him.
a sketch or something like that, or doing a show with somebody, an interview. But as soon as Trump ran for president, it was like racist, racist, racist. And then all of his Hollywood friends did a 360 on him and stopped talking with him.
I know. I remember it, man. I remember Oprah Winfrey would have him on. I remember fucking that fat piece of shit fucking the what's his name? That Jewish fuck from New York. I forget his name. The senator. I forget his name. Schumer. Trump gave Schumer all kinds of money and helped him out in the beginning when he started to run. Like, all these people turned their back because, you know, who knows? I don't know why. I mean, they just hate the fucking guy. Who knows? Maybe because they aren't him. I don't know. You know, it's something weird going on there, but they all fucking are. Like, I don't know what it is. Who knows? But all I do know is
it's just this double standard mentality of the liberals. Just if you want to, you know, preach about freedom and changing this country from not being manipulated by the darkness, they just suddenly are like, nope, we're gonna turn on you and walk away from you.
All right, so Tommy, so can you believe this, bro?
That's all we know at the moment. We know that Kimmel will not be on the air tonight or for the foreseeable future because the network says the show has been yanked off the air indefinitely.
Yes. Brian, just to take one issue, your interpretation of what Kimmel said, I think, is the one that Brendan Carr had and the one that the individuals at Nexstar have. But what he said specifically was, quote, the MAGA gang is desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from him.
I heard that today.
That can be read in several ways. That could be heard in several ways. It could also be an It could also.
So you want to hear it, Tommy? Let's hear.
This time about his.
Let's hear what Jimmy Kimmel said. Let's hear what he said.
New lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
Wow.
Political points. So wait a minute. Was it political points that Trump was shot at? So is that what he's defining, that it was political points that when Trump almost got his head blown off by a bullet, that Trump was merely trying to get points with this country to get him to be president? So anything of violence and political standard is technically points. So if Trump was almost get blown up or have Air Force One almost hit another plane, that's political points. Trump almost dying in a plane accident.
Who knows, man?
I'm like listening to this man's like reasonality of ridiculousness, and like you say, Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah.
The fact that he would say a man's death was used as political points. I'm like, where are the political points that?
Okay, so Tommy,
wife lost a.
So Tommy, look,
wife.
You know who this actor is, right? Look.
Yeah, he's on Disney's stuff. He's an actor.
All right, so he released a video that people said he was laughing about Charlie Kirk dying, and then you know what this slick motherfucker does? He starts laughing and looking into the camera and dying laughing, right? And then all of a sudden he turns it into crying. So people don't know what to like say about it, but look what this slick piece of shit did. Look.
Hey, what's going on?
I think that's a GIF. That is an old video of him where he, like, people use it all the time as a meme. Like, I don't know if he's laughing.
Because somebody sent that to me saying that he was like, all right, but watch this. Watch the next person after this. Watch.
Hey, what's going on?
Watch, you ready?
Can I have you back? You said I have to leave the premises like immediately? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, guess I'll see you guys later. I'm fired. You guys take care. Good luck, okay? Kind of relief. You guys have a good one. Oh man, I feel good. I just got fired. And honestly, when they told me, I was like a little like, eh. But then after, I was like, fuck this. They're back there having their little chat together. The guy that let me go was trying to block me from saying goodbye to my coworkers right now. Like, he was like guarding them or something. And then that's when I was like, okay, bye. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you later. Okay. They let me go. They fired me. He looked all disappointed.
So she got fired for like celebrating Charlie Kirk's death as well.
Very relieved.
Here's what I could say. Here's what I could say about this. For anybody that's saying that, oh yeah, Trump is not helping the economy, Trump is not giving jobs. Here's what Trump is doing. He is cutting out the fat of people that are going to be saying hateful things. So these companies are going to push themselves.
Tommy? Yellow. Tommy. Tomo. Oh, wow. Totally lost the guy. What the fuck just happened there? That was weird. So we lost Tommy. Did I lose you guys? No, right? Yeah, I mean, listen, he'll probably come back, right? You would think that the guy would end up eventually, like, with another job somewhere. Somebody's going to take a shot on him, right? I mean, I would think, you know what I mean? One of these, like, companies. I don't know, but I would hope that he would not end up back on TV after the shit he's pulled and how relentless he is with it, you know?
Yo,
I don't know what happened.
the whole entire system froze up. Like and the funny thing is, I was giving this great speech, and did you hear everything I said?
No, we lost you. Like, you know, when
okay. So let me just explain really quickly, Ken. Let me explain what I was saying. So people are saying Trump is not doing good for the economy, and I said that the fact is that all these liberals are being fired. So this means a way better employee, a less toxic person will be in these stores and these companies, and a way better employee will come along. I'm not saying they have to be Republican or anything like that. Maybe they're just American. They're just a person that wants to put food on their family's plates because some liberal idiot ran their mouth and said something about Charlie Kirk. So what do you think about that?
Well, what are you saying? That you don't like it?
Okay. All these liberals are getting fired. So basically the cancer that is in these companies, in the cog of these companies, are being cut out. All the toxicity is leaning away because it seems like all the Democrats want to do is bitch and complain about everything and say that Trump's a monster and all these people are throwing out toxicity and they don't realize, oh, I'm not untouchable. Like, I'm going to get fired if I say something stupid online. It could affect me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you like that, don't you? Like, don't you think that, like...
Yeah. No, and here's the thing. My point is, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that the fact that these idiots are running their mouths and they're fucking themselves over.
Yes, and you want to know what else? You want to know what else is happening now? Since Charlie Kirk's death? People have been literally, like showing who they really are, saying what's really on their mind. You know, like these people that are saying, yeah, I do celebrate this man's death. That's good to know who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to know that we're dealing, like, who we're dealing with now, you know? Now we know who these people are.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm kind of happy about that because now we see everything for what it is and who they really are, you know?
Yeah.
So I like that part of it. But, I mean, you know, I think it is a good thing, man. You know?
Most definitely. Yeah.
Because I don't normally like shit like that, Tommy. You know what I'm saying? I don't normally like shit like that, Tommy. But I mean, how could you not like love the fact that these people are paying for what they've done? Finally paying for something. You know? Like, I know, it sucks that guy got killed and that's it. Like, there's no way of bringing him back. But like, at least these fuckers are paying for it in some way that are celebrating this man's death. Like, some way. At least it's that.
Now, I could say this. One person I could see fucking up and saying something stupid. You know who that is?
Who?
Logan Paul and Jake Paul. And I heard Logan's Republican, but it's like, I still fucking hate the guy. He's a scumbag, and I hate turning on my television and seeing Logan Paul and the WWE, and it makes me want to throw up.
So he's in there. He's in there full time, right? Like all the time.
Yeah,
right?
He's been every day they mentioned Logan Paul in the main event. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, why am I watching wrestling with fucking Logan Paul in it? Why? Like, it makes me sick. Like, I still hate the man. Like, I mean, I despise him. He disappoints me as a human being, And
I mean, I hear you, but you also hate fucking Brock
you-
Lesnar for no reason. Like,
I hated Logan Paul way before he was in the WWE. It's not like Brock Lesnar that I didn't know who Brock Lesnar. I hated Brock Lesnar before I became a WWE fan. I've always hated Logan Paul and Jake Paul. They're both cucks, pieces of shit, and I don't like them. They're annoying. And the fact that they're ruining a sport that I love to watch weekly makes me sick.
damn, Tommy.
And I find the mere sight of Logan Paul sickening every single time. And I hate the fact he gets the chance to interview all these wrestlers that I like. I have to sit there and
he works with them. You know what I mean? Like, what do you expect?
Yeah, but then just to watch an interview with him, I have to watch fucking Impulsive because I want to listen to what the wrestler has to say, and I fucking hate Logan Paul, and I hate the fact that I'm watching Impulsive at that point.
So why do you do it to yourself then?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a fan of him at all. I'm not subscribed to his channel. If you have to like someone to subscribe to them, I'm not subscribed to him. I just happen to see interviews he does with like John Cena or Roman Reigns and shit like that. That's the only reason I'm watching the podcast, because of Roman Reigns or John Cena is on there.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess, but don't watch the segments he's on then. So you could totally skip everything with him. You know what I mean? Then you don't have to worry about that bullshit.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'd say one YouTuber I'm surprised about, but he doesn't get political at all. David Dobrik. Dobrik has recently resurged, and he started making videos again, except he doesn't use that song anymore. Da 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 da. He doesn't use that song anymore because he apparently was getting copyright stricken, because apparently that's like from a rap song or something like that. So YouTube was like demonetizing all of his videos, and now he's back and making videos with all his buddies in Hollywood, but he doesn't have that theme song anymore.
Oh no. It's a whole new one now?
Yeah, he's got a whole new vlogs. Like, he still makes long videos. Like, I don't think they're like 8 minutes anymore. He's actually extended a few of them. Back in the day, I think it was like, I can't remember how long an average old school David Dobrik vlog was, but it entertains me when I watch him. He's pretty funny.
Well, speaking of entertaining, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Earl Brown. The one and the
what's
only.
up, Tommy? How's it going?
Hey, Dr. Earl, how you doing?
The Doppler.
I'm doing pretty good, my man.
Oh shit! We got a donation coming in real quick. Hold on one second. It's the ghost.
dancing down south. I love 420 when I get it in your mouth. Yo, that's right. They
Legalize marijuana.
That's so cool.
Now put me in a sauna.
Dancing all around
Like Obama. You and your wife.
That's right.
You look
a
like
whole
Obama.
mama. Yo, your mama. This is Cleveland. Dance around with the women in the evening. 420 and you know we got the weed in. This is Cleveland.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This is Cleveland. I'm dancing smooth.
I love you Ken by you're celebrating too much. Destiny has been banned since 2022 on Twitch. He is still streaming on Kick and was just trolling. Kimmel is only suspended. He could apologize and be back tomorrow.
No, he ain't coming back, bro. No way they're gonna... Dude, 24 channels refuse to air him. Even with an apology, that he's done. He's done. There's no way they're gonna... They'll be like, all right, if you apologize... They would have asked him to apologize already. They would have said, apologize tonight on the show. You know what I mean? And they would have did it right then and there if they got that in mind. Like, what would they be waiting for? He's refusing to apologize. I bet you if they offered him apologize and you can come back onto the show, I bet you he would in a second. He don't want to lose that show.
Look at the fact. Look at Disney. Disney is very far left, and Disney at one point fired Johnny Depp because they thought he was accused of hitting his wife. Amber Turd, the liar. We all come to know she's a liar. But suddenly now Disney is trying to correct their mistakes, and they're rehiring Johnny Depp to a new contract to do Pirates 3.
Good. Because Amber Heard, I'm glad she's gone. She was a bitch. She was a attention-seeking hoe from the word go.
And hot.
But that's the only thing. But it would be best to be hot as well as a good individual. And unfortunately, she only has one of the qualities. That's it.
She's a thought.
And exactly. She's a hoe, attention-seeking whore, and that's all there is to it. And I guess you've heard about Jimmy Kimmel getting debuted by ABC, I guess.
Yeah, man. That's so fucking
and rightfully
nice.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
I think right now, I was informed of this by my sister, and we're starting to get the first taste of what is called consequence culture, where you say something disrespectful about either Charlie Kirk or anybody else within the right-wing division, then boom, you're going to get more than canceled out. You'll probably get fired from your work. You're going to get fired from everybody else's lives or everyone else. Because many people out there are up to here with what the left has been pushing down our throats into our faces. And after what happened with Charlie Kirk, everyone has said enough is enough.
Yeah,
we've had enough.
And let me tell you, man,
with these morons. We had enough with these extreme left wingers, these liberals out there who feel that they're right and everybody else is wrong. Yo, what? It's our turn. It's been our turn for how many years, and we deserve to continue our turn. No, bitches.
Yeah, but listen, let me tell you something, bro. These people, people like Destiny and Jimmy Kimmel and all these like higher up people that are in the entertainment or media, and they're making good money doing it. And like you sit there and you want to joke around about shit and not have respect at the best moment to rise up. You know what I mean? Like you're all in entertainment business. Like you're in the entertainment business. You would think somebody like Kimmel would be like, yo, like I have to tone this back or else I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my shit. I'm going to lose what I earned. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to lose it all. For what? Because you hate Trump? Back in the day, these hosts, they used to shut their mouths about fucking people or they'd make fun of everyone. Now, they pick and choose. And, like even South Park, bro, it's ruined for me now. I can never watch them again. Once I heard they didn't even out the bullshit with Biden. It barely even made fun of him. And they're going at Trump every episode. It's like, man, you guys are fucked up, man.
Because the majority of people out there were raised to be pure leftists, straight up. I spoke about this before. Kids from the 1990s who grew up on liberal values and liberal-themed music, whether it's Rage Against the Machine, They have kids and they preach the same things that to their offspring, to their children, and their children absorb what their parents tell them, and they get on all these social media platforms, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, such and such, and continue what their parents taught them, but in a more extreme way. Period. Bottom line. And the thing is, they don't really know how to touch things down a little bit. All they know is go after them, go for the throat, get them where it hurts them. You're like, we're right, you're wrong. Enough said.
No, I think he wasn't he fired, Kimmel? I thought he was. They said he was fired, didn't they?
He was fired. Yes, he was indeed fired by ABC.
Because he said, "I won't be happy till he's fired, and not suspended." But I could have sworn that's what they said, that he was fired. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see what they say here again.
Disney and the ABC network are taking Jimmy Kimmel Live off the air indefinitely. This follows a controversy over comments.
So they're not saying he's fired, technically. Technically, they're not saying he's fired.
So
they're
Disney's just
canceling
gonna
this
pay
program.
him?
I mean,
Disney's just going to pay him not to have a show? Like, what's the common sense to keep him if they're not going to say he's fired?
I know. I don't know.
Not pay them all together.
Like, why
How about
wouldn't
not
they?
paying them all together?
Why wouldn't they just say it? Like, I don't get it.
Because they're scared. They're scared to come out there and say that Jimmy Kimmel's been fired. They're just going to say,
scared
"Oh,
altogether."
we took his show off the air."
Look, breaking news: ABC pauses Jimmy Kimmel Live. Jimmy Kimmel, let me see what this one says, was just fired. This one says Jimmy Kimmel was just fired. This one says Jimmy Kimmel fired.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Kimmel fired. Jimmy Kimmel fired. Jimmy Kimmel suspended. Jimmy Kimmel fired. A lot of them saying Jimmy Kimmel fired, but I mean, dude, he's like, I would think he's, indefinitely, like,
canceled.
Show is indefinitely following comments. This is the Associated Press. They don't say fired.
Either way, he's not going to be back on the air, most definitely.
They say suspended, but I mean, there's a million other people reporting he's fired. I mean, I don't know, but all I know is he was taken off air, at the very least for the night, for what he said about Trump and Charlie Kirk. Like, he's trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, they're trying to twist this thing into it's a guy from the right. I mean, how fucking dumb is that? Why would you try twisting it into that? I don't get it.
Because they obviously want to make themselves the victims. They want to say that they were framed. They want to remember, these are idiots who feel that they're right. We're the innocent ones. We're the victims, and everybody else is the perps. That's how they go by things. If you tell a boy with pink hair, a little peach fuzz underneath his nose and chin, that try to be a trans woman is wrong, it's against God, they'll look at you like you're some sort of evil son of a bitch.
Brandon
They'll say
Harbin,
that you're
I hope you're right,
wolf-packing him.
brother.
Remember that term?
Yeah. Brandon Harbin, I hope you're right, brother. He says they will not bring him back on TV. He'll have to go the podcast route. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, because, listen, he probably will. Like, if you look at all these other people like Don Lemon and like all these people like either fired or their show sucked and they let him go, they all went the podcast route. I mean, they have to. Even the people on the right, like, all these other people like Candace Owens and like all these other people that worked for networks at one point, they got fired
Bill
for one reason.
O'Reilly included.
Yeah, fucking what's his name? What the fuck's his name again? I forget his name. The guy was on Fox for all those years. He got fired.
Oh yeah.
He looks like a little boy. I forget his name.
Tucker,
yeah. Him too. Like, all these people went the private, like, fucking podcast route. So I would think Jimmy Kimmel would do that. But I hope you are right about them never putting him back on TV again. I don't know why they just won't say fired. Fire the fucking guy. 10 years of this. Like you said, 10 fucking years of this. He's been going
I'm
after.
heading out, buddy. Okay.
You know, Tommy, nobody knows what you think. You didn't make your fucking voice heard. It's sickening.
Okay, I stayed on topic the whole entire time I was here on the show. What are you talking about? Like I
mean,
gave my opinion on the
You like
subject
Jimmy
we were
Kimmel,
talking
bro.
about.
It's fucked up.
What's fucked up?
You like Jimmy Kimmel, bro.
I don't like Jimmy Kimmel.
No,
Like,
I'm just fucking
I
with you.
have
I'm
no
fucking with you.
interest in
I'm
Jimmy Kimmel.
fucking with you.
I like Conan more than I like.
Well, Conan,
Fallon.
what do you think Conan did? He went the podcast route as well. But I'm just
Yeah,
fucking with you,
he
Tommy.
did.
I'm just playing with you, brother. Have a good night.
You too, buddy. I'll
I'll
you
talk
later.
to you soon, man.
Talk to you soon.
All right, bye. Tommy NC, the great Tommy NC. So I mean, listen, he's fired. He's basically fired, right?
Yep, good and good, rightfully so, because
fuck him.
I never watched him. I never cared for a Fallon. I never cared for any late night shows. I'm too busy doing my thing late at nights when they come home from work, conjured up music sets and everything else. Check it out, what's on YouTube or on Twitch TV. And it's like nowadays, it's like I said, all the leftists out there who celebrated Kirk's assassination, they're now getting their just desserts handed to them from everybody else.
Yeah, they are. And it's about time.
Exactly, because look how extreme these left-wing kids have become for the past few years.
Yeah, it's fucking sickening, man. It is.
To
And I'm happy to see it. I'm
To
happy to see it.
disrespect his memorial like that one asshole did running through it. It's just beyond sickening. And by the way, that son of a bitch was arrested and charged, I guess, with vandalism, if I'm correct.
Oh my God, it's Danny.
Yo, what's going on?
Danny, what's up, my man?
What's going on, Doctor? First and foremost, I need to address something real quick. I'm glad Tommy's not here because I was going to rip him a new one. How fucking dare him be so obsessed with Jimmy Kimmel and want Jimmy Kimmel's cock? Tommy, we're going to talk about this.
Jimmy Kimmel's
Oh,
cat.
boy.
He's cute.
No, just kidding. Anyways, guys, what's going on? What's going on? Let's turn up. Dr. Earl, what's going on? Dear. What's going on? Kenny, what's going on? Fam.
No, we're just
I'm doing
rejoicing.
pretty good, my man.
We're rejoicing over Kimball. Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, fucking scumbag
Jimmy
he is.
Kimmel.
What's the whole topic right now? Because I just
No, we're
got done
talking
doing
about
shit that I was
Jimmy
trying to
Kimmel
write
being
up.
suspended. He basically, we were saying whether he was fired or suspended. They're saying suspended. A lot of places are like the Associated Press is reporting he's suspended, but like he's not coming on TV no more, probably. So I'm happy about that. I hate that
me
guy.
too. Actually, he really needs to be fired. I don't know why they're saying suspended. I'm for sure he's probably not going to come up again. But I mean, just say it how it is, man. Fuck off, Jimmy Kimmel. You're fired, bitch.
Yeah,
You're a piece
I don't
of
know
shit.
why they just didn't do that. but-
Probably to protect themselves. Remember, they got a lot of legions of liberal fans that tuned into his show at night, so they don't want to upset them and have them come after them.
Yeah, but 24 stations all reported tonight before the show went on air. We don't want to air the show because of what Kimmel said last night. Like it was fucking ridiculous.
Okay, yeah. So let's touch on that real quick, and I apologize because obviously me coming in late. What is it that he said last night? Because this is the first that I'm hearing since I jumped on.
I'll play it for you.
Okay.
All right. I played it just before for Tommy.
I want to hear this myself.
Yeah, I'll play
too.
it for you. Hold on. Let me get this ready. Let me get this fruiting ready. Let me see. All right. So here it is right here.
Kid who murdered
Information.
Here it is. You ready? Here we go.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
So that's part of what he said.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's stupid.
He actually made a couple of more comments during the show, I think, but not as bad as that one, I guess. So they're mainly talking about that one right there. So.
Yeah, that's a shit poor ass comment right there, bro. Okay, you gotta throw that on flat ass like for points on their side. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh, God.
He's a piece of shit,
fuck,
bro.
Man.
He's a piece of shit, bro. He deserves it. He deserves it.
And everything that's it's in it, he fucking deserves all of it. Like a piece of shit.
Exactly. And who is this guy that's popping up here in the screen with the goatee and the blue hair?
Yeah,
What's
I was
his
wondering
name?
that too. Who the hell is that?
What the hell is this queef bomb?
Queef bomb, yes.
Queef bomb. That's great.
Nice
It's bad enough.
like
It's
queef
bad
in the
enough
bag.
that one of the malls back when it was still in Texas, some kid was sporting pink hair along with his homies at the nearby mall. I was like, geez. Or guys wearing pink shirts. No, men do not wear pink. They eat it. Thank you very much.
Wait, hold on, Dr. Earl. Yes, we eat it for sure, but I gotta say something.
That was great.
I am a proud owner of a handful of pink shirts, even going towards the color of salmon, if you will, and I look really good in these polo pink shirts, but
You're
I'm
a
super
pink.
heterosexual.
You're a
So it
pink.
just depends on who's wearing them.
Hey,
You got
King.
pink hair and a pink shirt, then yeah, okay.
King, what's up, bro?
Hey,
What's
how
going
you
on,
doing?
dude? What's going down?
My only pink shirts have the word Floyd next to it.
I mean, I'm alive.
On hood, I respect that, Earl.
So how do you feel about good old Kimmel? Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm
loving it.
here's the thing. Kimball is a piece of shit.
I hate him.
And I wish I had more energy. It's just my vehicle was stolen earlier, so.
Oh shit! Really?
Sorry to hear that.
Fuck.
Sorry to
Yeah,
hear that, man.
it's a shitty scooter, or as Jim Ross would say, it's a shitty Segway.
It's a Segway.
So it doesn't matter. It was a transportation. I'm pissed, but yeah, Jimmy Kimmel is a piece of shit. He's always a yes man, no matter who it is.
Yeah.
Except for the right side, of course.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
He bends over for anybody that's not the right.
And anyone
give him
that
a
is
bad
against
check.
anyone that's against Trump, you know, he loves them. And any reason to go at Trump or to say anything about anyone connected to him, he takes every opportunity to do it. It's fucking, you know, I think that's part of why they fucking suspended him or fired him, whatever the fuck they decided to do. I think that's part of it because he just cannot help himself at this point.
Well, they don't want Trump's wrath because literally Trump can say, that's not the actual footage. You took that out of context. Here's the actual live video, the raw footage that I got from the Secret Service by the news feed that they didn't show on live television.
Why? What do you mean?
Like he'll show it. Trump would probably say, like, look, I didn't, the way that Kimmel made it seem like I didn't give a shit about my supporter and friend of my son. That's not what happened.
He made it sound. So that's the other comment, guys, that he said that I didn't play. He goes, yeah, Trump was grieving over Charlie Kirk, and he seemed like a 4-year-old would mourn over a goldfish. That's what That's what the fucker said.
That's stupid.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
he's trying to be he's trying to be funny and shit. I get it, but it's like, dude, there's a time and a place, and obviously you don't give a fuck about that time and place. You don't give a fuck that somebody was fucking slaughtered in front of all of our eyes in the country. You don't give a fuck about that. You don't care. All you care about is your derangement syndrome. That's all you care about. You'll take any and all opportunities to go after Trump or anyone connected to him. Any and all opportunities. And this black girl, bro, you should have heard this black girl talking about the white girl who got stabbed on the bus, bro. It fucking upset me, man. This woman was like, fuck that white bitch. Nobody gives a fuck about us. Black men are getting hung every day in this country by white supremacists. White supremacists. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Where are white supremacists hanging black people? Where?
Exactly.
And also another thing, if she was a white supremacist, why is she in a public bus fare with black people, right?
Exactly.
Why would she hang out with black people on a bus? Does that make any sense to you?
And you know what? That she backed Black Lives Matter, bro. She had she donated.
Of course, obviously.
Yeah, the girl got stabbed. She donated money to Black Lives Matter. She had posters on a wall of Black Lives Matter. She so she definitely didn't have a problem with black people. There's no doubt about
And
that.
have a Black Lives
So
jabber,
for
stabber in
anybody,
the neck,
so for
red logo in the
anybody to
back.
celebrate her death, even if you're black and you celebrate, even it makes it even worse if you're black and you celebrate her death. One, you're celebrating a white person's death. That means you're fucking racist. And let's face it, anyone can be racist in this country. Okay, and
Anybody and everybody.
yeah, and two, you're fucking celebrating a girl who was trying to help your cause out.
Right. Well, and not even that, Ken, before we even get on that, just the fact, like what we talked about before with the Charlie Kirk thing, how dare somebody sit there and celebrate a murder, a cold-blood murder? You're a fucking full-blown piece of shit. Completely.
Well, even
Across the
worse than
board.
that, they're fucking psychopaths, man. The fact
You're psycho. You're disgusting. You have no soul for some shit like that. And that sweet,
Absolutely.
innocent
They're-
girl
they're
that came
demons.
here, which
Precisely.
also that whole murder of that poor girl, that hit home for me hard too, because she's fellow Ukrainian. I have family over there. She escaped that country because of everything going on over here. She came to live the better dream, have a life, got a job, was a sweetheart person. And she cold-bloodedly, going home from fucking work,
When it's
sitting
time
there
for
chilling,
left.
got murdered. Are you serious? And you're going to celebrate that?
Yeah.
You're a full-blown piece of shit.
Yeah, they
It
are.
sounds like this black bitch out there wanted to make it about herself and her agenda. She wanted to use what happened to that poor girl as an excuse to get her agenda out there, her opinions. And by the way, I don't buy what she says about black people being hung in this here and there. I don't buy that for shit. She just wants to play the race card just for the sake of playing the race card. Enough
That's
said.
exactly what it is. Like what you said, basically. It's just fucking taking advantage and playing off that fucking, the situation to pull your own fucking little narrative of your fucking...
it's so
Which, by the
disgusting.
way,
because-
which is a bullshit narrative to begin with.
Yeah, it's disgusting because not only in this situation, but like there was an incident with Charlie Kirk that happened in college. Some guy was paying tribute to him, and some black girl was like getting in his face, insulting Charlie Kirk and that guy, and harassing the guy that was paying tribute. And people around him was like, "Hey, can you get away from him?" And he's like, "I'm not
And
doing
the girl-
anything. He's a racist piece of shit," and blah 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 blah. And then the police got involved and arrested her.
And here's another thing: all these claim that they're racist. They're racist. Charlie Kirk was a racist. How the fuck was he racist? You know, they push this narrative that anyone on the conservative side, the Republican side, is racist because in the past we used to see only white politicians on the Republican side, no blacks, no Hispanics, blah blah blah. But
Oh,
they don't
shit.
know about
I don't
that
even
live in
the It's the goon. Hold on 1 second, Doctor. Oh, we got the goon calling on in. He's chiming on
The
in. The goon.
underscore goon tipped $5. Ken, did you hear about the 7 German politicians that mysteriously vanished?
No.
Also, the Candace Owen theory that Israel WA behind the shooting?
Yeah, I heard. I covered that last night with Candace Owens, but I didn't hear about these 7 German political people that are missing. I didn't hear nothing about that. That's fucking weird. Listen to this guy real quick. You ready for this? Listen to this shit.
Yes.
Amount of calls that we have received, I think it's not that many, but it's about 6 now, calls that were received from individuals who are specifically saying, I want to make sure I get this right, I have been terminated, I have been put on suspension by my job for things that I have said on my private social media account. First of all, I want you to think about those things. Private, social media, they do not go hand in hand together. But a lot of comments that we're getting specifically about the unfortunate death of Charlie Kirk. Why do I say unfortunate? Because I don't care who you are as a human being, you should not root for another human being's life to be taken, whether you agree with their political.
So this guy basically is going to cover. He's a lawyer, and he said he's going to represent all these people that were getting fired, that they should not be getting fired from their jobs, and he's going to pro bono and represent these people to get their jobs back for them. This fucking guy, like, why would you do that for these people? Why would you do that?
He wants to make money, Ken.
Yeah, he's trying to get the
He wants to earn
notoriety.
that moolah.
Yeah, he wants the notoriety and the money for it. Yeah, I guess.
He's
Exactly.
that dude's an ambulance chaser. That's what
Oh,
he is.
fuck,
He's like,
man.
oh, I can make controversy, make cash. To quote Eric Bischoff, like I can literally help these people get their jobs back. All I have to do is say that's unconstitutional. It's their right to be savages. There's nothing in the Constitution. No, being happy about somebody dying is sick.
Yeah, it is.
I don't care who you are.
Disgusting.
That is like so disgusting, so demonic that shouldn't be a thing. But these people are like, oh, it's a freedom of speech. It's not freedom of speech.
No,
It's just hate speech.
Speech
Bottom
is
line.
free. Speech is free, and you can say it, but it comes with repercussions. You know, it comes with repercussions. So
Let's not forget. I think these 20-something-year-old bitches out there, these just get the idea that the only thing to express is only hatred, hate this, hate that, hate
So
this.
Dr. Earl, check this out.
This.
Dr. Earl, check
Yes.
this out, guys. This girl making fun of Charlie Kirk's death. Watch this.
A few moments later.
I just had to block all of my friends because they just have such different political beliefs from me, and I thought that we were the type of friends who would live together someday after college and like stay in touch no matter what, and I thought these were the people that I would spend my life with.
Well, maybe you shouldn't go on the internet and celebrate somebody's fucking death, you dumb bitch.
Oh God!
You know what's disgusting about that?
And cool fake
Fucking
tears,
piece
by
of
the way,
shit,
dumb bitch.
bro.
Yeah, that's the first thing they do is they cry, get on camera, boo-hoo,
That bitch
boo,
ain't
this
crying.
happened to me, boo-hoo, this is boo-hoo,
Do you know how
that.
many? Do you
Trying to
know,
play the sad card.
dude? It's crazy how many people that talk shit about him got fired, and then they come on the internet and cry and bitch and moan. It's almost all of
Because
them.
you're trying to gain sympathy.
What
They're trying
the
to
fuck,
get
bro?
people to feel sorry
Bro, if
for
I
them.
did some
you,
shit like
bro.
that, right? If I did some shit like that and I got fired, I wouldn't even go on the internet and tell anybody. I'd be so ashamed and be like, fuck, man, I fucked my whole shit up, man. Like, I don't even want to tell people. Why would you even want to
But
tell
you know
people?
how some of these kids are. They want attention. They want all the attention, especially these young girls with the multicolored hair, septum piercings, and you name it.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
seemed
they
like
care
every.
about.
It
I
seemed like,
want
dude, that's funny you
attention.
said that
Yeah.
because every girl that I saw got fired today on these videos. They had like some kind of weird piercing. they all did. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the thing now with most of these young girls out there. They get septum piercings, and it's like, come on, enough's enough, okay? You want us to put
Twirl
why don't we
piercing
put a
ear.
But you know what though, and it's funny. I heard this somewhere else, but even though they do have some of those septum piercings or tongue piercings, right? They probably give good head.
They probably give damn good head.
Well, you know, yeah,
Only
them
with-
bros that
only
get
with
that tongue
the-
piercing, it is an
with the
extra little
tongue
fucking.
You know, they
gift
give good
there.
head there,
And they,
you
and
know.
they're probably good fucks, but yeah, they're crazy though. Unfortunately, that's a warning sign.
Yo, look at this
Probably
good fuck.
fucks,
Look
but
at look at this good
they're
fuck.
crazy.
Look at this good fuck.
Look at this good fuck. 93% THC level. Blue Dream.
Blue Dream?
Yeah.
Fuck that is, huh?
Look at this. That's what this is. Look, this little miniature little.
That's a fucking
twat.
heart palpitation in a fucking container there. Eve.
Hey, did you see the foul mouth jersey? Look.
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, are you serious? Is it on? Do you have it on merch?
Nice.
I'm getting it. Do you have it on merch?
No, I ordered it from that jersey site where you get baseball, football, hockey, whichever. I got the
Bro,
baseball
put on your
version.
fucking merch, dog. I can't wait when it starts getting a
Dude,
little bit
I got
chilly,
the
'cause I'm gonna bring up
baseball.
the
I got
fucking
yo.
hoodie I got. Come on, where's the
Like
jersey, bro?
2 years ago, I got the baseball jersey version of this, and it was fucking awesome. But it's a size 4XL, and it doesn't fit anymore. So
I know we talked about this back
Yeah,
when we were
I
fatty
was-
fatties.
I wanted
so many
another
jerseys
one.
I love that look like a fucking moo if I put it on.
yeah, yeah, it was
Can't
bad.
do it no more, dog.
It's bad. But yeah, I got this
They can
one.
put it on the back. Excuse my language.
Yo, this
Put
was
it on the
only,
merch, man.
dude, this was only like $60. This thing.
That's badass.
Yeah,
man.
$60, bro. I'll show you the website.
I'll rock a foul mouth neckwear jersey, dog.
Well, dude, you could put anything you want on it. Like as long as you have a logo, you could put any logo you want on these jerseys. Anything. It's crazy.
What's the website?
Like Oh man, what the hell's the name of it again?
So Ken, hypothetically speaking, right?
Yeah.
If I wanted to get a jersey just for jokes and put Vince McMahon loves cocks.
Yeah, you
or
could
dick,
do it.
You could do it
Yeah, you could probably do it without a doubt.
and not get
Oh
in
my
trouble
gosh,
for
remember that.
I swear to
I
God,
remember that
they
one.
literally will
It's gonna
send.
be years, Captain.
I'm pretty sure they literally will send anything, bro. Like, to be honest with you. Oh, this is the website right here. Look, I'll show you. Look, you see the name of it right there? Look.
Let me see. You're a little bit blurry at the moment there. What is it? Fancy deal? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
It's fans' idea.
Fans' idea.
Oh, okay, yeah, back up.
I got an idea.
Idea if
Look,
you're in Boston.
this was the jersey. Look, and then
Move straight up, girl. I can't wear them out.
Idea.
Yo, look, that's the jersey, right? Yo, look, that's the jersey, right? And then here's where you pick everything on the bottom. You can put 2 logos on it. You can put, this. You could choose from doing a million different things on it. It's awesome. But yeah, it's a good
Speaking
website.
of custom shirts, remember this one, Ken?
What?
I showed it to you, guy. This one here, I'm showing.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Stone Cold Steve Austin parody shirt. Awesome.
Yeah, that is great. I love that.
Especially the back.
Yeah, you want to know the parody shirt that Austin didn't like? Owen Hart 316. I've just broke your neck.
I remember that one. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I bet you Austin was like, and they sold it. I think they sold it on the merchandise officially by WWE.
That's fucked up.
I think it was limited, but then again, at that time,
Yeah, it was
the
limited.
WWF
It was limited because Austin made a hissy fit, rightfully so. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
He's like, what the fuck?
Sex.
God damn, son. You're going to have to sell merch of somebody dropping me on my fucking neck?
Shit, wait, hold on one second. What was the name of the website again? I just come ADHD fucking.
Fans idea, I think.
Sex.
Fans idea.
Fans idea?
Yeah.
Sex idea? What is it?
Six.
Fans.
Wait, sex or six, Tommy?
Sex.
Oh, sex. Okay.
6.
6 or sex, dude? Which
Ryan's
one?
birthday. Foul Mouth
6.
Jersey. Thank you, Ryan. I'll shoot you the
6.
address. Thank you. Tiff, same day as we got the same birthday too. Send me a jersey as well. Thank you, Tiff. Appreciate it.
I know those dude. They got so many cool things you can do on that website: basketball, football, hockey, whatever kind of jersey you want. It's crazy.
Football or baseball? Those are my favorite types of jerseys.
The baseball jerseys are awesome, bro. I loved it.
I fucking love baseball jerseys so much, bro.
Yeah.
I have so many.
Dude, that's awesome because now if I wanted to do like a pull a Shane McMahon, like from what he did back in the day where he would make custom jerseys.
Oh yeah,
baseball
I remember
jerseys,
those. Yeah.
I could finally do that and not spend lots of money like Shane did.
The Shane O'Mac jersey.
Yeah, because dude, those things probably cost like $200 to $500.
Yeah.
Custom made.
You gotta be
Remember,
up there.
it's custom made for him.
Yeah.
And to Shane, that's nothing because who his daddy is. He's like, fuck yeah, I've spent $500 each for a new jersey, a new baseball jersey for a wrestling match.
And how is Shane McMahon doing, by the way?
He looks good. Last I've
He's
seen of him.
okay. He looks the same, just tanned and gray haired. That's it. Or
He's got a
whitish
growth
gray.
on his scrotum, but apparently it can be removed.
He took a shit on somebody's chest, and they were like, "You're just like your father." You're
Because
just
I'm
like...
thinking maybe, because I remember hearing some rumor years ago that possibly he may be hooking up with AEW.
Yo, did you guys see who was on Dancing with the Stars last night?
No, I don't watch TV.
All right, so listen, I don't watch that either, right? But it was big news because of the person that's on it. This person has been shunned by Hollywood. They say the most outlandish shit. They fucking make outlandish claims. They think they're Michael Jackson, and they think they're a rock star at this point in their lives. Corey Feldman is on Dancing with the Stars, bro, and it is the funniest shit because he's taking this all fucking serious because in his mind, he's like, this is my first opportunity to get back into like the mainstream media. And he doesn't realize that like, yo, Dancing with the Stars is coming to you because they know you're a fucking clown ass moron and they want you to look like a fucking idiot on live TV. So that's why you're on there. because they know you're going to start dancing like Michael Jackson. That's all you've ever done your whole fucking life is want to be Michael Jackson for some weird fucking reason. But he got out there last night, dude, and I only watched it because he's on it. And he made an ass of himself so bad, bro. It was so goddamn funny,
No
man.
surprise.
Yeah, he was dancing like
Now-
Michael Jackson again. He's doing all those fucking Michael moves. I'm like, dude, this guy's been doing this since fucking like 85. Christ.
And
Like-
not to mention him trying to be a rock star performer. There are a
I
few
know,
clips
dude.
of
He
him on
thinks
concerts,
and
and
he's.
come on.
I know, dude. He thinks he's a fucking rock star. I know, bro. I know.
Trying to be, but I'm
Yeah.
sorry, he's not cutting any mustard, let alone any cheese.
Sickening. It really is.
It's like it's like there's so many people out there trying to get back into the spotlight, whether it's a reality show,
Oh, I
or
know.
maybe
He's-
it's some sort of a movie or
He's
an
definitely
album or something like that.
Yeah, he's loving it, man.
The biggest joke of that spectrum had to be the Anna Nicole show. It hasn't been seen. You remember when she debuted on the E Network after the Osbournes broke big like they did with their dysfunction on this?
Yeah,
I mean,
remember.
just seeing how whacked out she was on all those pills and shit, like, that's supposed to be entertaining. No, it's not. She was trying to cash in on the Osbourne success, and lo and behold, we saw the true Anna Nicole zoned out of her mind, taking this pill, taking that pill. It's like, maybe that's, she was desperately trying to make a comeback without any question, because before that, she was not in any media spotlight unless it was scrutiny for the weight gain that she was having at that time, before the reality show came into circuit.
You know, Dr. Earl, I got rained on all day today.
All right. It rained a little bit over here as well.
And I'm not looking
Over here as
forward
well, maybe for
to
like
it.
15 minutes though.
Yeah.
I thought we got lucky for a second, but yeah, it was 15 minutes tops.
I can't stand the rain. But yeah, I hate this time of the year because it's like it doesn't know if it wants to. If it doesn't know if it wants to start getting cold or it wants to stay warm. It's like confused. Like, what do I get cold? And yeah, I'm gonna stay warm. It's like
almost every day around 4 or 5 p.m. in the Eastern time zone here, it would start raining. It'd be sunny earlier in the afternoon, then boom, that's when the rainfall and thunderstorms would hit around 5, 6.
Darth
later on towards the day.
Bullsey. What's up, Darth
That's happened a
Bullsey?
lot of times.
Darth Bullsey's in the chat. He says, "I am in it."
Nice. What up, Bullsey?
So yeah, it's fucking shitty this time. I hate it. I hate going because I don't know how to dress in the morning. I don't know if it's like cold in the morning, and then once like 10 o'clock hits, it gets fucking warm, and it's like I hate this time of the year. I really do. I can't wait for it to be over.
It's crazy, bro. Down here in Abel, I see Abel in chat. Salute, brother. Fellow person down here. It literally is never like lower than 86 degrees.
That's crazy, man. I don't know if I could do that. That's crazy.
Like fucking, it'll be 11 o'clock at night here, and it's 94 still. No sun, but it's still just as fucking hot. Oh yeah, and Chip, she's down here with us too. She knows what time it is.
That's
Dude, it's fucking always hot,
dude.
bro.
That is crazy, bro.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
by the way, Earl, you were talking about how Shane wanted to be in AEW or buy it. Yeah, he tried to.
Did he?
Yes, but Tony Khan, being the pussy that he was like,
Rejected
no,
him.
I don't want that because I don't want your dad to secretly buy the company within. It's like, dude, if you worked with Vince, I think that'd be the greatest power play.
Serious?
You, your dad, Shane, and Vince working together to fight WWE. Vince knows all the secrets of his own fucking company.
66 degrees in Connecticut, man. Connecticut's a beautiful fucking area.
Oh yeah, it is.
Interesting.
I was there this weekend.
Connecticut, Anthony, right on.
I visited Filthy. I went to his house, and then we went to this festival, and I was in Connecticut the whole, it's a beautiful fucking area, bro. And the home
Dude,
headquarters of the
that's
WWE,
awesome.
right? Is it still the headquarters of WWE?
I think they moved it, but
Really?
WWE's TKO still owns that building. They're trying to sell it, but I don't think they're gonna sell it though. I think they're gonna turn it into a museum.
Did you see how nice that new building was? Filthy was there, and he was live on the stream one night. And they have
No, I never knew they moved.
Dude, they have a big
Yeah,
belt.
they did.
They have a huge belt replica in
I
the front
see.
of the building. There's a huge replica of the World Championship belt. It's fucking
They
sick.
were gonna move earlier, but the pandemic happened, the coronavirus happened, and they
Yeah.
had to basically wait a little bit to save money.
So TKO owns that fucking building?
Yes.
Okay,
because
confirmed.
because
Ryan says
own-
they moved, and Ryan
because
knows
they own WWE. Vince
Fuck.
doesn't own that building anymore. When he sold
Wow.
WWE, he sold everything,
Yeah.
including that building.
Well, yeah, no, it's definitely confirmed because if Ryan says they moved, they moved.
Yeah,
that
Filthy
motherfucker knows
was
wrestling better
Yeah,
than
I know
anybody.
I know it. It was a couple of years ago because Filthy was live one night because he lives in Connecticut. And he was like,
I live in Connecticut too.
yeah, he stopped there
When
and
did
was
he
like,
move there? Because I remember he was a New Yorker like yourself.
oh, he
Ken.
moved there like a decade ago, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't aware, man.
Yeah.
My bad.
He's been out there for a decade. So
It's
Oh.
a good place if you find the right areas. Certain areas,
We got Shafty in the chat.
you got to be careful.
Strange Shaft, join the call if you can, dude.
Just like anywhere, really.
Yeah, actually, Shaft, you fucking weirdo. Join up, bro. Like, doesn't Shaft sometimes call in here?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I think he used to before. And some Shaft is usually he actually does have good input when he calls in on calls, like for certain subjects, whatever. He does do a good job.
Oh,
of
yeah,
being
you know,
a fellow host.
You know, Vince had a crazy birthday party in New York.
What,
And all the
recently?
Vince, yeah, recently, because I think his birthday was in August or late August. He had a birthday party, and a lot of the old wrestlers from back in the day, and the ones that were there still, like John Cena and Sheamus and Miz, they celebrated Vince's birthday. And Vince is like one of those like Stockholm syndrome people, like, you gotta be my friend, aka I gotta control you, by using the friendship angle, because he knows what he's doing. He's
That's
like,
awesome,
bro.
I didn't know they were, dude. Well,
There's a Brooklyn, Connecticut.
yeah, I
Is
didn't
there-
know
is there
that.
Russians
I didn't
there,
know there
Anthony?
was a
Shit,
Brooklyn,
that's pretty
Connecticut.
badass.
Shout out to Anthony. I didn't even know that there's a Brooklyn, Connecticut. But that's awesome. But yo, what you're saying about Vince, right? What was the last thing you just said?
I said that he uses his employees by using.
Oh
the
yeah,
word
all right. So
friend.
wait, you reminded me of this. I was watching a documentary on Hulk Hogan, right? And it was done recently, and they must have spoke to Vince because he was interviewed about Hulk Hogan's death in this documentary I watched, right? And dude, he was going to tears, bro, every so often. He talked about how, and it was a really good story that he told, man. And if you look through all the nasty shit that he's involved with, he is like a wrestling historian at this point, because that guy's like one of the last of the Mohicans, him and fucking Ric Flair and like a couple other guys that are like left over from that era that no one else is really, if you think about it. And he was telling a story about when Hogan, and everybody's heard this story about Hogan and the Giant, and Hogan saying, you know, you're going to let me pin you. And the Giant was like, maybe, maybe not. Like, he didn't tell Hogan, you know, you can pin me tonight at WrestleMania. Like, he didn't tell him until they were in the ring together. And McMahon was telling this story, and he finished it with, he goes, Hogan used to call Andre the Giant boss. Everybody called Andre the Giant boss, right? And he goes,
he was big like one.
Well, listen, he goes, when they were in the ring and Hogan pinned him, he heard Hogan say to him, thank you, boss. And McMahon said, at that point, Andre the Giant turned around and said, no, you're the boss now. Like, you're the guy now. I just gave it to you. Like, I just laid down for you in the biggest, you know, show of them all, WrestleMania 3, the pinnacle. And I just laid down for you, like, you're the boss now. Because he called him the boss. And he was like, no, you're the boss now. And McMahon was telling that story. And the whole point of me telling this is he started crying when he told the story. And I was like, wow, look at this Vince McMahon. Like, I'm not used to seeing that Vince McMahon, because I've never really seen that Vince McMahon that cries.
Well, he's cried in the past. It depends on the person. Like when Andre died, right? on certain documentaries, or when you are a WWE wrestler staff member and he talks about Andre or shows a memorabilia of Andre, he starts crying. I heard that story.
Yeah, I was just
So he-
surprised to see that because I've never really seen that guy like that before. Too much. Like that.
Well, I think it is that to him, Hulk was like a son to him in a way.
Yeah,
or
he
like
said
a
it,
nephew.
dude. He said it. He said, me and Hulk got really, really close because we made a lot of not money. He didn't say money. He said we made a lot of like he said some kind of word like content type of word. Like we made a lot of like shows together.
Entertainment, content,
Yeah,
you name it.
And he was like, and money, and a bunch of other things. And he's like, I had heat with him that I've never seen before, and like babyface shit that I've never seen before, and shit. And it was Hogan. Because he was like, yeah, I take credit for what I did, but Hogan was the guy who sold everything and like sold it and made it like, and he was like giving him all the credit in the world, which and McMahon was crying the whole time. And I was just like, wow, man, I can't believe he's crying about Hogan. Because at first I thought he could give two shits about Hogan dying. And I didn't think he even tweeted about it or anything, but people were telling me, no, he did say something about it. And I was like, all right, good. Thank God he said something about it. But
he didn't
now,
give two shits about Macho Man dying because he felt Macho Man like betrayed him.
well,
so.
didn't he bang his
Yeah,
daughter?
remember this? Yeah,
Well,
that
yeah,
was the story.
I heard that story. Like,
Yeah.
there's been dispute, especially from his brother, that he claims that it was because he took the Slim Jim deal from WWF
Yeah, I remember
to
that. Yeah, yeah.
WCW. I don't know if that's true or not. I think that's just Lanny covering for his brother, or you never know. Because here's the thing. Some people say Stephanie was underage, but you got to remember the time period, right, in the state. I'm not defending it, right? If you were 16, 17, 18 in a certain state back then, it was considered consensual, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say now that it was right because it's against the law now. If you were 16 or 17,
Yeah.
now you're going to jail for statutory, depending on the state.
Hey, Terry Spunk, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, well,
So if Macho Man did it back then and it was legal, then I guess he wouldn't be a predator. He's a fucking weirdo for screwing a teenage girl while he's like
Who
was he,
happens to be the
35?
daughter of his boss.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucked up, man.
And he was like
back then,
35.
And let's not forget, back then, executives and wrestlers were not supposed to date one another. I mean, like when it was revealed that Triple H was starting going out with Stephanie in real life, Vince, wasn't too happy about it. But eventually he gave into it, and lo and behold, Vince now had a partner with him in his business dealings.
Yeah, that is correct.
But that would have been awesome if Vince and Shane like either partnered up or bought AEW and fucking Vince could have been like, hey, you know what? Like, I'm an old man now, yeah, but like this is me and my son. We're gonna try to build this company to what we used to have. We're gonna see if we can
because
do it. Like I would have been sick,
Because Vince is too old to restart over, man.
Yeah,
Like,
but he
I'm
can
not
come
saying
in
that
like
in a bad way, but
but like if they bought
needs
something,
Shane.
he
Shane
could.
is the younger guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna do most of the work.
And dude, don't you think? And I got news for you. Who said it? I forgot who said it. There was a wrestler, an old one, I guess, the other day who was like, "Oh, you know who it was? It was Stone Cold Steve Austin, bro." The other day I saw a video of Stone Cold going, "Vince McMahon's out of wrestling. All the McMahons are out of wrestling." He's like, "That's an end of an era." And nobody's saying anything about it. He's like, that's the end of an era that was involved in wrestling for like almost 100 years altogether. The McMahon family,
Yeah.
and now they're no longer in wrestling at all. And it is a shame because Shane was supposed to be that guy to carry the mantle for the McMahons, bro. He was even back then when we first started watching him come out and wrestle, and he made a legendary name for himself with what he did in the ring. There's no doubt about it. That he did fucking some awesome shit in the
Dude,
ring.
he did crazy
did.
shit that a normal dude off the street wouldn't even do.
Yeah, not even try to attempt.
Like that match with the Undertaker where he took a massive bump falling off that cage onto the announcer's table.
Yeah,
Boom.
dude, he did some great shit back in the day,
He
bro.
got
He
a
really
hernia
did.
from that.
He deserved
that, right?
everything.
Wow.
Like,
No
like
surprise.
honestly, man, I can't knock the guy. He's the boss's son, but man, did he fucking put up. He put up, bro. He did. In the ring, without a doubt.
Agreed. He was indeed a great performer.
Yeah.
You know what happened though? The reason why he lost out was because Vince saw him like his mom, and he liked Stephanie was more like him. So Stephanie and that was the biggest mistake of Vince's life.
Why?
Trusting Stephanie, because Stephanie backstabbed him with Triple H. They're not on speaking terms anymore.
They're not?
No, they're not. Their daughters went to see their grandpa at the birthday party in New York with Triple H being their chaperone, because I think they're afraid something bad might happen to them with Vince, or at least that's their paranoia.
What? Really?
So, yeah.
Really?
The only reason why Triple H went there was to just watch for his daughters to not disappear or whatever. I don't think he would have been allowed there. They had to make a deal like that. So Stephanie left before the Vince scandal happened. And then when he left, she became the second president, or half of the president's job with Nick Khan. And then Vince came back, and then she left again.
Yo, Terry
so who
Spunk.
was the traitor? Who's the Judas?
Yo,
Stephanie.
Terry Spunk, bro. I mean, the guy wanted a fucking incest story with his daughter. You all right, bro? He did. He did. And she was like, no, we're not doing that. And he was like, why not? Why not? It'll be a great storyline. Come on. I'll say I fucking gave you a baby. Come on. Yeah. She was like, no, thanks, Dad. That's great. Even when she told the story in an interview, she looked uncomfortable. So yeah, that was. Listen, McMahon's a fucking nutbag. Okay, there's no doubt about it. But what he meant to wrestling, and what he meant to the history of wrestling, and the shit he knows and he's been involved with, it's legendary.
Undeniable.
Legendary. You know, if that guy's mind could tell stories, like, oh my God, bro, like just the stories alone that guy could fucking tell about wrestlers and situations, and you know what I mean? Like he was there for all of it. You know, the whole thing, basically. All the way up until what? Until Triple H took it over. And let me tell you, I hate the fact that Triple H is like in charge. I hate that. Every time I see him, I think, you just dipped your dick into the right pussy, didn't you, buddy? Didn't you? Because if it wasn't for that, he would have been one of these other guys that you barely see and barely hear of all the time. Like everybody else. He would have been right there with them. But now he lives in a fucking... You ever see his house? His and Stephanie's home.
Never saw it yet. No,
Bro,
I didn't see it.
Bro, what a fucking house, dude, this guy has, bro. Like, he's richer than all the other wrestlers that wrestled back in the day. He has more money than all of them. All of them.
Either he saved a lot, or it's because of the line of work he does. Remember, usually the executives
He's in
earn
charge,
more
bro.
than the
He's
wrestler.
running it, bro. He signs.
Exactly.
I mean, he does everything. He's got full control.
El Patron.
He's Vince McMahon, bro. He is Vince of today. He is.
The new Vince.
His
new
fucking
Vince McMahon.
son-in-law.
And speaking of which,
His fucking
I gotta bring
son-in-law.
this up. I'm sure you heard about this the next WrestleMania being in Saudi Arabia. What do you guys thought?
I hate it.
About
I
that?
hate it, and I think it's bullshit.
It's
bullshit.
Here's the thing. The only reason why that's even happening is because they spend more money. That's the only reason. England was supposed to be the first WrestleMania outside of North America. So in reality, it'd been the third WrestleMania of a country, of a country, a different country,
Yeah.
right? So it was America, Canada. It would have been the third.
Dude,
But
Saudi
because the
Arabia is getting
Saudis-
on the game with all kinds of fucking sports now, bro. It's not even just,
Well,
like y'all talking about wrestling, but I mean, shit, they're getting UFC over there now
Yo,
several
you know what
times.
else, bro?
Bare knuckle
You know what else,
boxing,
bro?
Regular boxing.
Yo, they're even trying to take chocolate away from fucking Hershey, bro. They open up with the Dubai chocolate and shit. They trying to take everything from us, these people, man.
Yep.
Wrestling.
And you know what? Actually, speaking of that too, there's supposed to be an area downtown Houston here where they're gonna make a fucking United Arab fucking area, Saudi Arabia area. It's
Well,
supposed to go
what about
into
what's his
play,
name?
like,
What about
no,
what's his
no,
name
you're
mentioned
not
in
a
the
good
chat
idea.
before?
Not a good idea.
What about
Not
what's
a good
his
idea.
name?
I don't think so
Dude,
either, but I'm telling you right now,
yo,
dead ass, bro. They
yo,
talk about it a lot down here.
What about what's his name mentioned in the chat before about fucking that part of Dearborn, Michigan or whatever, where all the Muslims
I was
are?
going to mention that. I think if this goes through in downtown Houston, it's going to end up like Dearborn, Michigan.
Dude, they told a guy, they told a Christian, like you can't do this, you can't do that. It's Sharia law here, and they're like, if you don't listen, then you get the fuck out of here. Like they run everything there, bro. They run the whole fucking.
No, and we have a big area. Like every big city has a Chinatown, right? Like that's usually like the first thing you hear about, like the different fucking immigrant type people fucking areas of your city. There's a big fucking Muslim area, bro, with a lot of mosques and shit down here, and they act like
It's
they're
everywhere,
in their
bro.
country.
Dude, it's everywhere. It's
they don't
here,
fuck around.
dude. It's everywhere. It's not just there. It's everywhere. Everywhere. It's here in New York. It's there where you live. It's in Dearborn, Michigan. It's in fucking. It's everywhere.
Houston, Texas.
Yeah,
now
it's everywhere.
You know
there.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I had a dream where I was in an Arabic country and I was speaking Muslim to people.
Did you have 17 virgins?
Oh my god, it was so fucking weird. I was saying Assalamu alaikum.
What the fuck? What would cause you to have a dream like that, bro? I'd be like, yo, what the fuck?
I was shocked. I'm like, what? Like, I woke up from the dream. I'm like, holy shit. And this isn't the first time I spoke a different language in a dream. I spoke Spanish and
What?
Japanese and other. It's crazy.
Wow.
Dude.
Yo, you were like this in your dream. You were like this. Fuck you, Blardy. No, fuck you, Blardy.
Fuck you, Blardy.
Fuck you, Blardy.
Fuck you, Blardy.
I make you humble like the sheik.
Wait, what's his name said in the chat? What was it that I saw? What did I read? Oh, Vince did a promo with God. Yes, I remember when Vince did the promo with God, bro. That was.
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
Dude, what
And
about
he was
what?
slurping holy water?
Yeah,
remember
dude, that is so. He is fucked up, dude. Anything
Oh,
for a promo,
dude.
bro.
Dude, he's not going to heaven, dude. Like,
So
all the
that's what
crazy
fucking
shit that he
Ryan
did.
meant
Yeah.
by that. He literally did a promo with quote unquote God.
Plus, he
Slurping
shits on
fucking holy
dude.
water.
Dude, plus he shits on women's
Yeah,
chests.
he did, and he spit it out.
Think
of his
about
mouth
that,
to Triple
guys.
H.
Guys, think about that. You said he's not gonna make it to heaven. You damn right. Plus, he shits on women's chests. Like, think about that shit. The guy's a nasty fuck, bro.
Dude, and not only that, dude, the guy sold his soul to keep the WWE empire the way it is now. Like he backstabbed his dad, and then he basically became part of that secret society. You have to, if you're gonna have a business like that, like as huge as it is now, it would have been like, if he didn't do that, it would have been like a rinky-dink promotion. Basically, it would have been like ECW, right? Or OVW.
Yeah.
It would have been decent, but it wouldn't have been as huge. And Vince is like, no, God damn it, pal. We're going to make it huge.
We're going to
Tiff said Vince ate Taco Bell before he went to bed. I don't know. Are you, Tiff? Is that why he was shitting on people's chests? Taco Bell at late night?
Oh yeah.
That chick must have been like, Vince, do me a favor, don't eat the Taco Bell again tonight, because last time we had sex, you got it all over the bed.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna eat whatever the fuck I want. Take a shit right on you.
And,
get the Diablo sauce.
Could you
on it.
imagine, yo? Could you imagine waking up at night to that being a chick, like a hot chick, and you're in bed, and you got to wake up to some old fucking decrepit, nasty fuck whispering in your ear, like, "I'm gonna take a shit on your chest now, honey. Wake up." And she's like, "Oh."
You know what? It'd be interesting to be at least Amber Heard now has a bed shitting partner.
Imagine Amber went with Vince.
Oh my God. Dude,
Imagine Amber
partner.
linked up with Vince. Vince got a separation from his wife, and then he was like, believe it or not, you know who Vince is dating? Amber Heard. Holy shit. And they're like, yo, those two in bed together?
All
Perfect.
the shit will fly tonight.
The
That's
shit's
for sure.
going. Yo, the shit's
Throw the rubber sheets on. There's going to be a shit fest.
Shit's about to hit the fan, bro.
Would win the lottery by doing that. She's like, oh my God, this old guy might die at any moment, and he likes to shit. All I gotta do is be nice to him and get some whores that I know.
Right. Now,
Dude,
all that he
fucked.
asks of
Now
me
shit.
is to shit.
Now shit. Now
That's
shit.
that's oh,
When
oh
I
that
tell you
tell you what,
to
let's
fuck,
shit.
We're gonna shit together.
Now
You
shit.
goddamn hell.
You shit on him
And let's-
now. No,
And let's shit on Eric Bischoff's
You
kid.
shit. No, you
Yo, no, they bring a third person into the room, and he's like, I'm bringing this little guy in here with us. She's like, who the fuck is this? And he's like, don't worry about it. He puts like a mask over his head. He's like, now get on the floor. Now you shit on him. And I
Dude,
shit
and
on him.
it's Mark Henry.
And then he
It's
goes
Mark
over,
Henry.
he goes over to him. He goes, now
The
I
mouse. Yes,
he
the
squats
left
down, bro. He
up
squats
mouse.
down. He's like this. He's looking at it. He's like this. He's like, now I shit on him. And he starts to fucking just lay one on his chest, and then he gets up.
Growling and
He
screaming,
gets up
foaming at
after
the
he
mouth.
shits, and he's like this. Now you shit on him again. Shit on him now, you. And she's like,
the funny part is that he's switching between that cranky Vince and the commentator.
yeah, he's like, you shit on him now. She's gonna shit on him again. Shit on him right now, you shitty fucking twat. You shit on these pieces of shit. I want you to shit on the pieces of shit. Shit on the dick. Shit on his fucking dick. Yeah. Oh no. Shit on his fucking dick. I want you to shit on his fucking dick. Oh my God. Vince is a fucking whacked out motherfucker, bro. Vince is just. What the fuck, man? I mean, like, what is Vince doing, bro? Yeah, I feel bad because, like, Vince is like I said, man, the guy's a fucking legend, and it sucks that, like, it had to end the way that it did with him. Because he should be, you know, it's like, that guy should have had parades for him when he retired. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I feel bad that the guy went out the way he did. You know what I mean? It's you know, because it's like there could have been so many good things from when he finally did step down and retire and like all that shit. You know, like it could have been like, I feel like we lost out on all that because of what happened with him, and it's like now we don't get to see them really celebrate Vince McMahon and his family, man, because that family is like the first family of wrestling, man. Honestly.
Well, besides the Jarretts and the Graham family, you know, the Jarretts from Tennessee and the Graham family, absolutely, Ken. They
Oh
were
yeah. No, but I'm saying on East Coast and WWE, those, you know, it's there, you know,
definitely.
I mean, like, you know, yeah, there's other families. I mean, I can name,
like the Von Erichs,
the Harts, the Hart family,
the
like,
Harts
yeah,
in
there's
Canada.
there's a lot, but you know what I'm saying. I'm thinking of like
in the Gagnes in Minnesota area around there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of families in wrestling. Yeah, there is. But I'm just saying, like, the McMahons were in wrestling for so fucking long. It would have been nice to see Vince get a good send off the way it should have been. You know,
it should have been Shane. Shane should have been the successor because he didn't always have the best ideas, but he had better ideas than Stephanie.
Yeah. So
That's for
let me
sure.
ask you this: you think Stephanie overall fucked up? Then
yes.
Yeah. Because
absolutely. Because of the PG era, that was horrible.
Dude, she really didn't want to wait for Vince to croak, so she's like, "Fuck you, I'm good." Like, this is probably what happened. They had a family meeting or dinner, right? It's like, Dad, don't you think you're a little bit, you know, under the weather, a little bit slowing down as age? And Vince is like, God damn, Stephanie.
Now shit on her chest, Stephanie. Shit on it.
Up. I'm so young at heart. I can work until I'm 180. Now get the fuck out of my office.
Now shit on that chest. Shit on your husband's chest now.
So she got mad, and then that whole Janelle Grant thing, she leaked it. She definitely, because notice how she got power.
She's leaking.
And then got the power.
She's leaking. Oh, she's leaking. Oh my God, she's leaking.
What a maneuver on the chest to get the Hitman Hart.
Now shit on that chest again. Now shit. She's shitting on his chest. I can't believe it. She's shit on his chest. He's like fucking.
I like how you switch between commentator. Vince
He's
and
going in and out, bro. He's going in and out. He's like, yes, now squat over him and shit on his chest. She's shitting on on his chest. Look at this hair. Oh my God.
Shit on it again. Do it again and smear it on his chest.
And then Jim Ross is like chained to the radiator in the
Jim
fucking
Ross
room.
is in the corner with a gag ball in his mouth going. He's trying to.
The
You
only
like the
time
motherfuckers like they're like, you know, when somebody you got a couple in love and they do the dumb shit like on TV, say like, you hang up, no, you hang up,
Yeah.
no, you hang up.
Jim
first.
Ross is tied
It's
to the
like, no,
wall.
you shit, no, you shit, no,
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Jim Ross is tied to
Tickle
a
fast, like, I
wall.
tickle like, stop it, I'm gonna shit. No, hold it in, I want to shit first.
Jim Ross
Take
is
my
tied to a
shit.
wall
He
with a
takes the
gag
off
ball.
of Jim Ross.
Yeah,
like,
he's
I
got the
want you to
gag
come
ball,
and take this match,
and he's tied to
and
a
I'll give you
wall
some
with
food.
chains. He's got those shackles on his feet and on his arms, and the gag balls on him, and he's butt naked. Oh no, you know what? He's got boxers on, but everything else but
He's
that.
wearing chaps, but he's
And
wearing
his
boxers.
face is totally like this. Look, it's totally like this. You know what I mean? That whole look.
And he's on some serious, like, strong crack.
Yeah, he's on
cocaine to
something. They
stay-
gave him
He
something.
has
Oh,
to.
he's because he looks worried too. He's in the corner. He's wet and he's worried. You hear water moving around, just
Wet and
dripping.
worried.
And you look over at him and he's like this. He's just trying to scream with the gag ball. He's like, he's gagging and everything. He's like, take the goddamn ball. He can't talk or nothing. He's like, you're like, yo, are you all right, bro? He's like, you're like, holy shit, Jim Ross is fucked up, bro. He's like, give me the fuck.
There's other souls in here.
He's in the next fucking room. He's trying to warn him. He's in the next room. He's like, he's in the next room. But he's like trying to warn. Take the ball. Yeah, he's like, hurry up, take the fucking ball. Yeah.
I don't even live in the continental United States anymore.
Oh no, it's
I'm in
Danny.
Baja.
Donation.
It's Danny.
DANNYMT tipped $5. Just
Oh,
shit on my chest.
Now you shit on him.
Oh my God, he's shitting on his chest again.
Shit on his
Get
chest.
shit on my chest.
Now you shit.
And then Jerry Lawler's like, ah.
Jerry Lawler walks in and all that guy loved was tits back in the day, bro. That's all he loved was titties, bro. You just show that guy titties and
He's yours.
pop a boner right then and there, bro.
Depending on the titties, like it could be the huge knockers or it could be
Oh yeah, the slobber knockers.
under 18.
This is a
catch my
slobber
drift.
knocker. She's got a set of slobber knockers.
Speaking of which, I heard an uncensored version of this when Stephanie Bakura came out on NXT. Booker T was like, I just popped my dick. That was
Booker T was also
uncensored.
like, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. And then he said the bad word after that.
Dude,
I know that word, yes.
He would want to date Stephanie Vicker. I don't blame Booker T. She's attractive.
Man, I would,
I mean, she's hot,
yo,
she's
man, let me
talented,
tell you
she's
something, man.
way
Let me-
pretty.
yo,
But
yo,
she-
man, yo.
I think she,
Man,
look,
yo,
she's
I'll
dressing
answer you
like a
right now,
stripper,
man.
though.
I'll
She
answer
need,
you right now, man. I would
be
fuck
careful.
the shit out of Stephanie McMahon. I want to fuck this shit. Let me tell you like this, man. Listen, yo, man, let me tell you, I would take my dick, right? And let me tell you, man, I put it right in her asshole. You understand, man? I put it right in that white girl butthole. Fuck her like her daddy. Like her daddy want to fuck her. Like her daddy tried to fuck her. I'll fuck her just like...
That's fucked up, bro. Imagine she came out and said that. Jesus Christ.
Can you dig that, now, can you dig that, sucker? I'll fuck you worse than your daddy tried to fuck you, girl. Can you dig that, motherfucker? Can you?
Dude, Booker T had the one of the coolest voices in wrestling. If wrestling didn't work out for him, he could have been a radio / voiceover announcer guy.
You're now locked into New York's hot rap station. That's right. This is Booker T live overnight, spinning the records for y'all bitch ass motherfuckers out there right now.
The records.
And here comes the next song.
Well, back then you had to do both. You couldn't just be a voice talent. You had to be an actual music DJ.
By DMX. This is the next hit.
X gonna give it to you.
It's going on up in here.
He can never get the titles right to the songs. He's like,
this next song is by DMX. It's What's Going On Up in Here.
No, you got it wrong.
What the fuck you mean I got it wrong, man? I can read.
It's right there in front of you. What do you mean you could read? It says it right there. You said something totally different.
Man, I didn't say nothing different. Back the fuck up off the room, man. Get the fuck up out of the room right now. I'll knock you the fuck out.
Booker T getting all violent. Listen, when Booker T did that whole shit with that whole run that he did with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
That was some of his best work ever.
It's sad because it was his, like, besides him debuting the way he did, kinda they buried him a little bit, and him winning King of the Ring, right? He never got
King
he
Booker.
only had
I
3
remember
moments.
that scenario.
He only had 3 cool moments as a main event guy in the company.
Hell, he had a few moments when he was at WCW as the world champion.
Well, wasn't he their last world champion, I think?
Yes, he was, because
he was, yes.
Yeah.
Because originally it was supposed to be Scott Steiner was supposed to be the
And now who's got that belt? It's Tommy NC 2010 now's got that belt, right?
Really?
Because he just got that belt, Tommy. He literally just got that belt the
Replica
other
or
day.
the original?
He got
It's
like
a replica.
he got a replica of the
Of course, yeah.
But Tommy would be like, "I'm the champion now. I have the belt." But that's not the belt, Tommy. That's a replica. Nope, it's the belt. I'm the champ.
It'd be funny if Ric Flair's like,
Imagine
"Woo,
Ric Flair
Bobby
showed up to his house and he came in and he was like, "Woo!" Just hit him with the elbow and just laid it on him. And Tommy's like, he didn't even sell it. He just went like this and went, "The fuck is wrong with you?" You know, they just started fucking, like that guy.
He does the Flair flop and then blades after.
Yo, that guy Raja, or whatever his name is, the one who beat
Roger
up
Jackson.
He still wasn't arrested.
No.
What? Oh my
Dude, why
god!
do you think his daddy is Quentin Rampage Jackson, one of the best fighters in the
I
UFC
cannot
and in
believe
Pride
that.
history?
I cannot believe that guy was not arrested, bro. That is crazy. Because if
Yeah,
me,
that's some fucking hoe ass shit.
dude, if me or you or anyone
When
else
you
did,
know
oh
it's
shit,
somebody type shit,
it's Abel.
you know,
Abel
Holla for that dollar.
Abel Salas.
Abel Salas Jr. tipped $1. Breaking news. Sinclair Broadcasting Group, who owns 24 ABC affiliates, will air a Charlie Kirk tribute in the place of the suspended Kimmel show.
Oh my god, are you serious, bro? Holy shit, what an ultimate fuck you to Jimmy Kimmel that is.
Well, here's the thing: his best friend is not on the air pretty soon. Stephen Colbert,
Dude,
so, you know.
dude, Stephen Colbert racked up all these like awards the other night at that award ceremony, and it's like, dude, stop giving this guy awards, bro. His show sucks. Nobody watches him. Nobody likes him, and you guys are giving him all these awards. Like, what are we
The
doing?
only reason why why they're giving him these awards, so CBS is forced to renew his contract.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to strong arm
I
him.
would not be surprised.
They are
It's a way to
trying.
get him, hey,
They are
cave in,
trying to
cave in,
strong
cave in.
arm
It's not.
him. They're
Another
trying.
network might pick him up,
Dude, they're trying to
might-
strong arm him back into the public, bro. That's what they're doing. These
Yeah.
cocksuckers.
If not,
Fucking
they
pieces
might
of
put him on
shit.
ABC or NBC or whatever. They might take Jimmy Fallon's job and give it to Stephen Colbert.
So they're playing a fucking tribute show to Charlie Kirk instead of his show, bro. That is the ultimate fuck you to him. They're gonna go play that instead of his show. That is like saying we're not airing you.
Oh, yeah.
We're airing the guy you talk shit about.
yup.
That's pretty fucked right there, bro. That's pretty sick. right
Also,
there, bro. another
another thing about the Raja thing, the
Holy
only
shit.
reason why Raja, besides the state he's in, because you know how if you charge black people for their crimes that they do, and I mean any race in general, right? It's racist, right? It's like, no.
Of course.
It's
Of
not
course.
racist. If you robbed a bank or you assaulted somebody, your ass is going to jail. It's just simple as that. So you have that, and then not only that, but Quinn has he has a lot of fame and stuff in California, so he knows people. And they could say it was a wrestling match. It was a run-in. It's a work.
Yeah, they
That's
could
what
say.
they'll say
And he
in court. It's like,
and he
well,
could say,
Raja
"I thought it was a
doing that."
work. I really did. I thought it was a work."
Yeah, I was just pretending. I went
I
a
didn't
little
know.
overboard.
Yeah, I didn't
but
know. I
it was
can't
a
pull
part of the
my
show.
punches as good as these guys. I don't know how to wrestle that well. They wanted me to do this, so I did it.
And then
The fuck?
they'll name the MMA wrestlers, such pro wrestlers that went into both, like Brock Lesnar, Ken Shamrock, Dan Severn, Tito Ortiz, even his daddy, Rampage Jackson, Ronda Rousey.
included.
You see those people? Shayna Baszler, they all did both. They did wrestling and MMA. They had a hard time doing both in the beginning.
Yeah.
So they'll argue that in court. And that he'll get out of that.
Yeah.
He'll say, well, they did it and they hurt some people.
Yeah, you're right.
Why do I have to get in trouble for it?
You're right. Yeah.
But they didn't knock anybody out to the point that they're on the brink of death, like Raja
Yeah,
did.
but he'll say, "Oh well, I never did wrestling before. This was my first time. I didn't know."
I tried. I don't know how to.
a lame ass
Yeah,
excuse.
dude, he
but
could.
you know that-
But
he'll
he could
use
get away
that
with
to
it.
his advantage.
He can get away with it, bro. He'll do
They're
it.
gonna get away.
He'll use that as an excuse. His dad will get him O.J. Simpson-esque.
Yeah,
legal
without a
team,
doubt.
like
Without
Johnny
a
Depp
doubt.
legal team,
Without a
super
doubt.
lawyer pack.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, but who is he
Yeah,
getting
Yeah,
for his
and
lawyer?
if I'm not mistaken, he already has. Like, I think his dad already spent a shit ton of fucking money to have attorneys on standby in the event they do an arrest.
And I
press
heard that
charges on him.
he paid for the surgery for Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu, yeah. That's
He
his-
did?
So
He
he'll
paid
argue,
for it?
Well, I paid for it, so he doesn't need to sue or press charge because I'm paying for this.
Right,
I'm the one
yeah.
that has to pay for this.
That's
My son
good to
has no
hear,
money.
at least.
Well, he's just trying to cover his ass, like.
Yeah, it's all it is padding,
gonna-
bro.
'cause he's
That's
gonna
all it is.
sue
It's not
because-
about like he cares. It's like, okay, I paid for the shit, so like, what are you gonna say now? Like, you didn't have to spend anything, medical wise.
Yeah, don't sue me.
I covered it.
Don't take money from me, which he's gonna do. He's gonna sue Raja's daddy, Rampage Jackson. He's gonna sue WWE, and he's gonna sue Rikishi because that was Rikishi's promotion/wrestling school.
Yeah, I heard.
Knox Pro Wrestling.
Yep.
I'm just glad that Gangrel left. He got out of Dodge for that fucking wrestling school, because he would have been sued too. And I think Stu should do it because, dude, you're not going to be going to WWE or main eventing WrestleMania,
Nah.
so why do you fucking care?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like if
Like,
you're saying you don't want to sue because you might have a chance to get into the business and everything, that's
dude, he's
stupid.
not. He's
no,
not.
you're
Dude,
not.
Like, he's a little older, and he doesn't have the look that WWE wants unless
Yeah.
they're related to a wrestling family. If you catch
Right.
my
Yeah.
idea.
No, he's not somebody
Yeah.
that's promotable for
like
a
for
big
example,
company.
we don't like fat chicks in WWE unless they're related to the Rock's family or whatever.
Oh,
Then we'll accept fat chicks.
Or
Yeah.
they-
That's
other
funny.
than Piper Niven
Yeah, but they had
or
to
Nia
pick Piper.
Jax.
They had to pick Piper. Nia Jax came in first. Piper Niven was the second one, so they don't get questioned. Oh, but you only hired her because that's the Rock's cousin.
Paracliven.
That's the only
Obviously.
reason why they hired her. Well, we know. Here's Piper Niven, everybody.
Yeah.
Here's another fat chick
Piper
that we
Niven.
have on the roster.
Let's not forget, anyone that's Samoan has a huge tie with the WWE thanks to the Wild Samoans and Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
And Aaron Neville.
Well, technically Rocky Johnson too, because
Yes.
he got married into the family with Peter Maivia because he married
Peter
Peter
Maivia.
Maivia's daughter, well, adopted daughter, I think, because I remember Rikishi explaining that technically him and Rock aren't related by blood, but because they have such a strong bond with their families, you might as well be. So they're still family even though they're not blood related. That's how they work. And technically Haku, Snuka, they're part of that family too because they had that close bond with them. Snuka, I think, married one of the Samoans' daughters, like one of an Aonai family member's daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
Was this? Well, I remember. Well, what about the girl that Snuka was dating that apparently died? Apparently Snuka was almost-
she was a ring rat for one. I'm gonna not sugarcoat it, but she didn't deserve to die. She hooked
Nobody
up with
did.
a bunch of wrestlers. No, I'm just saying, Dr. O, but I want to be blunt. I don't want to be like, oh, she was the girlfriend. That wasn't his girlfriend. That was his girl
Date for
away
the
from
night.
home. That was his date. for the night.
Concubine,
chick.
if you will. Concubine.
Yeah, it's like all the wrestlers did it. Even Hogan was hitting Nancy Argentina, not physically, but they were smashing
hitting her up.
Smashing.
Yeah, before Snuka. So this isn't a new thing in the wrestling business. They say girlfriend out of respect to her family, but she was a ring rat.
You ring
was
rat
a groupie.
cunt. You're a
A
ring rat
groupie.
cunt.
She was a groupie in the
groupie
wrestling
twat.
business.
Ring rat
Side
shitting
chick.
on your
Yeah,
chest, fucking
see
type
now,
bitch.
yeah.
Shit out of shit.
You're out there.
So optics
They say
cucked.
girlfriend out of respect for her family, but she was
Get
just
out
a
of
groupie.
shit.
Well,
God, it's so cucked. It's so optics cucked.
She didn't deserve to die though, and Snuka blacked out on rage, and cocaine, and alcohol, and he killed her.
He fucking killed her.
He killed her, and he got out of it by saying that because Vince bribed the cops. This isn't alleged. Snuka admitted this in his book. That Vince had a suitcase and he left the suitcase behind, and they left the police interrogation room.
Tommy just sent me a message. Let me see. What is this? What does he want to say?
I was literally about to say it's probably a fucking voice message from him farting.
Dude, what? That he really just. What are you putting the phone in your ass, dude? The fuck is wrong with somebody who sounds like that? The fuck was that ending, bro? Would you die at the end? The fuck just happened?
Get the fuck out of here.
He just shit on your chest.
He just shit. Take another shit on his. Yes. Oh, yeah, Tommy. Shit again in your underwear. Yeah, Tommy. Soil your diaper, Tommy. Do it. Yeah. Tommy, they just changed your diaper. Do it again. Soil your diaper. Yes, Tommy. Yes.
That sounds a little more Donald Trump than Vince, but.
There'll be a major fucking.
I guess Donald Trump's watching from a conference room.
Oh,
that fart went down in decibels and then went up at the end.
It went like
so
this. Look.
There'll be a
You hear how it goes up?
Yeah. Listen to the end. Listen to the ending. Listen. Listen to the ending. Listen.
There'll be a major fucking investigation.
Listen. You ready? Hold on.
Oh man, bro, he clenched. He did.
I think he did. It sounded like he closed his butt cheeks and he went. Whoop.
Yes.
What a nasty fuck, bro.
Yes. Shit again. Yes. Do it again. Oh yeah.
You know there was a story that like legit Vince McMahon shit himself on Raw, like in the Attitude Era. He cut a probe, like legit. This is what happened because Jim Ross said this story years ago.
Tight little man.
So Gerald Briscoe, right? He had a very sensitive stomach. Like he was like squeamish.
Mr. McMahon, Mr. McMahon, I'm gonna throw up, Mr. McMahon.
Yeah,
Mr. McMahon. Mr. McMahon.
If you farted or if the shit smelled so bad,
Mr. McMahon, please don't fart again, Mr. McMahon. Oh, Mr. McMahon, don't do it again, Mr. McMahon.
Vince was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna rib him by farting in front of him."
Look, I shit my pants. Look what's in my hands. Look, I put my hand in my. I shit my pants. Look.
The fuck, bro.
The worst part was that he wore like a tan suit, like a tan sports jacket / combo suit.
Oh no.
That was like basically custom made.
Get the fuck out of here.
So when he walked out there, he had shit stains on his fucking pants.
Oh
and,
man.
And here's the thing. And the cameramen were so scared to shoot near anywhere below the belt because they were afraid they were going to get fired. So I think Bruce Pritchard or Michael Hayes, hey, look, check the old man.
Check the old man.
Why check the old man? Check his ass.
Go over to him and take his underwear and fucking.
You got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
So they saw that Vince shat himself and he was cutting a promo in the same pants. And then later on after that, the underwear that Vince shat on, they tried. Pat Patterson and Vince tried to put it near Gerald Briscoe's face so he could throw up again.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Vince is such a sick fuck.
You
don't want to sniff some poop? Huh?
I was sexually harassed in a mad when
I was sexually harassed in a Wendy's. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Vince got so mad when he heard that story, right? And I think it was Opie and Anthony, or was it what's that fucking guy on Opie and Anthony? It doesn't fucking matter.
I know who you're talking about.
Sam.
Is it the black guy?
No. It's the red haired.
Oh, I know who you're talking. Yeah, Sam. Yeah,
Sam Roberts. Yeah, that fucking
douche
stooge.
nugget. Sam Dick Roberts.
He has a job for WWE now.
Sam the Dick
and Rosenberg.
Dude, Rosenberg is the worst. How does Rosenberg get hired by the WWE?
Easy. It's like MJF joining Adam Sandler.
You're telling me that they'll hire a Rosenberg, but they're not going to hire a Joe Cronin?
Joe Cronin's way better than Rosenberg. He's the dude.
But
he used
Rosenberg,
hip-hop.
but the difference
He
is,
used-
but listen, the difference is Rosenberg is clean and the other guy's not. Meaning they could bring Rosenberg on their shit and they don't have to worry about a tidal wave of people fucking blowing them up like, yo, he said this and this and this and this and this. Listen to him say this. Listen to him say the N-word. Listen to him say this. Listen to him.
Yeah,
but
Sam Roberts has a checkered past too because he was associated with Opie and Anthony. He was their gopher / sidekick.
Yeah, I remember
butt
that.
buddy.
Yeah.
He sweared and he did crazy outlandish stuff with them.
Shout out to the Girdles.
So they can't be a hypocrite. Like you're gonna hire Sam Roberts, but not Joe Cronin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I think Joe.
Again,
Despite
remember the times that Joe Cronin shat on the WWE on many of his Raw and SmackDown reviews, and I guess they probably got wind of that and figure, fuck this guy, we'll take the guy we got instead. This what's his face?
Vic Joseph.
You fucking goon.
By the way, Vic Joseph, he sucks as a commentator. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of like a dollar store version of Michael Cole, and Michael Cole isn't even that good. I'm sorry, he's not.
He's the voice of the WWE,
Oh
bro.
my! Could it be?
Who the fuck are you?
He's the voice of the WWE, brother.
Like, why would you want a clone or a copy of Michael Cole? Wouldn't you want a Jim Ross or a Tony Schiavone?
Or James Worley.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah,
The Whirly Bird
bring back
special.
Shivani.
or a Mike Tenay or a Don West.
Whirly Bird.
You know what?
At
I
least
would
they're exciting.
listen. Let me tell you, bro. All right, these guys that they hired, I don't know why they would hire Rosenberg. Like when I see him on that show, he's just a talking head. You know, they could have hired one of their ex-wrestlers or somebody in the business to do that instead of bringing that guy in to do that.
Well,
you know what I mean?
He plays it safe, Ked. Like you said, like they had Jesse the Body Ventura, right?
Yes, I remember.
Obviously, because Jesse, you know, he ran out of money because
Yeah.
he lived in Mexico and he got.
Now
sued a
I
bunch
gotta
of times.
come now and do this goddamn bullshit
Yeah, there's some slap jog faggot
in the bayou.
in the Baja.
I'm in the Baja now. Days.
I tried to start a union in WWE.
I know, yeah. And Hogan
Fucking
shut me
piece of
down.
shit,
Hogan went and ratted me out.
He lied to my face.
He lied right to my face on Goot. He
Dude, it's so
lied.
funny because I think it was Joe that remember he got older. I think he got dentures, right? So he sounded like he was like spitting as he was talking, or his dentures were getting loose. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
God! I like Jesse, but it was hilarious when he
He
pointed
lives
that
in
out.
the Bajas now. He's
He had like a slight lisp when he talked.
I will bend
like
for you.
this.
He lives in.
I will bend for you.
So he buried. So this is what happened. There was a steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest,
Yeah.
right? And he buried the match on live television for Saturday night's main event. He was like, "What the
Really?
hell is this?
Really?
Why? Yeah, you know why? Because he saw Damian Priest climb the cage. Like, what the hell is this? Why is he running away? Why didn't he pin him? Why is he? No.
Why is he
opened the
running
door, the
away?
door.
Why would he run away like that?
Oh no, he left the cage by the door. He's like, back in my day, we would have a pin or submission, or they'll climb out the cage like a man. He escaped like a coward.
Like a coward he is.
It was so funny. Michael Cole was trying to explain to him, aka he's like, dude, I am just following the script that Triple H is telling me. Please don't
He
question
said
me
it on live TV.
Yes.
What?
And it got so
Really?
bad that he basically became a panelist for the pre-show for Saturday night's main event. They didn't want him to do commentary anymore, but they're still paying him like he is because they made that contract with him.
So now he's not even doing the announcing.
No, he's just doing panel shit. He's doing the pre-show and post-show of Saturday night's main event
What
because
a
they don't trust him.
Fucking moron he is.
Dude, he's entertaining as fuck. I would. Dude, put him in everything. Put him on Raw or SmackDown.
He's a coward.
Pay-per-views.
He's a fucking, like, he had a choice to do that at the end. Like, come on, dude. You know wrestling. You were in it for fucking 30 years. Like, you don't realize that the guy is following a script? And you're on there going, why would he leave like that? He's a coward. Like, dude, what is wrong with you? You fucking retarded?
I agree. Like, Jesse should have known. It's like, dude, he is following what it's not like the wrestlers can decide the finishes anymore. They can't do that unless you're John Cena or Brock Lesnar. You can't make the finishes for yourself.
No way.
It's forbidden.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, they're golden boys. They can't do that. They can't say, that's shit. I want to do this instead for the finish. They'd get chewed out.
Yeah,
and
dude, what is he thinking? Like, what the fuck?
Plus get punished by being put in the mid card like they did with Triple H years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, like they don't want to do that, so they have to follow everything to a T, scripted. And I agree with Jesse. It's stupid, but that wrestling is it is now because Vince wanted it to basically be about the company, not about the guys. Because the last guy that technically was a big star for the company, if you want to make it technical, is either John Cena or CM Punk. If you want to be technical.
What
right?
about Roman Reigns?
Is he mainstream?
They tried shoving Roman Reigns down our throat as much as they could.
They
years
did.
ago, and he couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it.
Yeah, but he was champ. He was champ longer than anybody else, bro. Explain that.
And not only that, but he was not the longest.
Heel.
He was not the longest reigning WWE. He wasn't one of the longest reigning WWE champions. He was one of the longest Universal champions. They merged it with the WWE title history.
That is true.
Which is bullshit. They lied. They tried to make it seem it was the belt that Bruno and Hulk Hogan hold. That's not the belt.
No, it's not.
No,
he held the WWE title for a year. The Universal title was for over 3 years.
And he had to relinquish it to take care of his leukemia.
Yep.
He had a zucchini?
So, WWE tries to play false history all the time with certain things. They do these revisions. Like for example, like John Cena, right? He was hated for like a decade. And now it's like he's always been loved. No, he never. When he started doing the Hulk Hogan routine, the fans started hating him. Because I'm not going to lie, I was a John Cena fan. I loved the white rapper gimmick. I was a huge Eminem fan back in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this is fucking awesome. You have a wrestler that can rap, and he's kind of like doing the Vanilla Ice Eminem gimmick. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was different.
And they released an album and everything. I'm like, but then they watered him down.
Yeah.
They killed his gimmick.
And then he became all-American. He became all-American, and he was like Hulk Hogan.
The hero.
He became Hulk Hogan, bro.
His finisher used to be called the FU as a response to Brock Lesnar's F5.
Yeah.
And instead, it's the attitude adjustment. Nobody calls it the attitude adjustment unless it's on WWE fucking scripted television.
Yeah.
Everybody calls it the FU still, except for the younger kids because they weren't, alive when.
They weren't around during that
unless
period.
a relative that was old enough that back then, because I was like 10 when they called it the FU. So I remember it. And it was and even the STF, he called it the STFU, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I love, and then now it's just the STF. Like, it's like, come on.
Yo, he's a baby face again, right?
Yeah, and it was so dumb, and like the fan that he made cry, they had to appease him. I'm like, dude, this is so stupid.
God.
Are you serious? This is a show. Why are you breaking kayfabe?
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
The fuck?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine at the end of like a superhero movie, Superman, like he defeats General Zod. General Zod's dead. General Zod at the credits gets up and they hug each other. Can you imagine that?
No.
How stupid that would be.
I know.
Or can you imagine the X-Men, Magneto gets killed by Wolverine at the end. Wolverine gives him a kiss as he gets up and they embrace. Cast members are singing a song together.
Oh,
that would be the dumbest shit ever.
What is this, the NFL? You know?
Like, don't break kayfabe.
No, I hear you.
No. Absolutely not. Nothing in fiction. You don't do
They
that.
just can't handle seeing kids cry. That's what it is.
They can't
want to
handle
break
the
the little
truth.
children's hearts.
Yeah, but that's so dumb because they cried when. Remember when the Ultimate Warrior was vomiting and shit? The kids were crying.
Yeah, I remember that when he. Yeah, when
When
he,
that shit-
yeah. Wasn't that the
Remember when-
voodoo
when
shit?
Papa Shango
Wasn't
with
that?
the-
Yeah,
the
that's
voodoo
what it
spell?
was. Yeah, the voodoo shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. When zinc was dripping out of his forehead, I remember that scenario.
Remember-
When Macho Man got bitten by
Yeah,
that.
he got bit by the snake.
Which, by the way, was devenomized. I saw they were showing kids crying in the attendance.
I would be crying too because that's horrifying. We don't know if Macho Man was gonna live or not, right?
I know.
Suspension of disbelief or not, dude. I would be crying too.
And
I'm
he
like,
was
"Oh my
and
God,
Macho
he's getting
and
attacked
dude
by-"
Macho
I
Man.
was
Dude, Macho
worried
Man.
about that. It's like,
Dude, Macho Man
better
played
get
it.
some medical attention immediately afterwards.
Macho Man played it
Yeah,
perfectly,
he almost
bro.
died. He had a 110 fever, and he almost died.
Macho
because
Man
the
played
snake
that-
wouldn't let go. He got an infection. Macho Man got an infection from his bite.
Man. Damn.
Macho Man played that perfectly, though. Perfectly.
Dude, that was fucking awesome. You're never gonna see that ever again. By the
No,
way,
no
They're
way.
Gonna do that. They're never gonna have a
Sure,
live-
because all the
No
people,
way.
all the parents out there, the stockbrokers who have shares in WWE are going to throw a fit about that.
Oh, not only that, but the wrestlers' families, if say they died or end up in a coma, they would sue the shit out of them.
Yep.
So you're never gonna have like a dog, like a wolf or a dog attack on a wrestler if it's a match angle or whatever. You're not gonna have a cat scratch the fuck out of a wrestler
No,
if it's a
nothing
part
like
of an
that.
angle.
Yeah.
You're never gonna have any of that
No.
because they don't want to get sued.
I gotta take care of something real quick. I'm gonna try to come back here real quick. Sorry, y'all.
All right, Danny.
I gotta dip for a second.
All right, Darren.
All right, love y'all.
I love y'all too. Love you, Danny. You got to do a show together. And by the way, I'm going to be heading out as well for a couple of things. I'm going to take care of the morning. I'll see you later, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Bye-bye.
gonna I'm bouncing
All right.
too, man. Anyway, I gotta be up at 6.
All right, there. Have
But,
a good day at work, Ken.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
you too, Doctor. I'll have a good night, man.
Take care of Dr. O.
Yeah, but wrestling will never. It's just a different thing now, man. It's a
it's
kid's
so
thing.
corporate,
It's a
man.
kid thing now, man. You know, it's never gonna
You
be.
can't.
You know,
I just don't like the fact that they had John Cena, right? He was a big like that heel moment was great until they didn't know what to do with him.
yeah.
And because a wrestling fan cried, they had to bring back that fan and appease him. I'm like, that's so stupid.
Well, they did that back in the day with the Ultimate Warrior, where he had to apologize to a fan as well. That really nothing big happened, and Vince was making him cut a promo for it. And
Well, I think that fan was Ryan Gosling, right? Wasn't his dad like an executive or something? I heard
I don't
something.
know if it. I don't know if it was. That would be fucking funny. But yeah, I mean,
Or
I
maybe
remember.
they're two different stories because I heard Ryan Gosling said I was a huge wrestling fan back in the day and I stopped watching wrestling or I gave up on WWF because Ultimate Warrior refused to sign my autograph and I ripped the picture and I never looked back.
That maybe it was him because I think that's what happened. They ripped up the picture or some shit. Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, he got pissed off and I saw the behind the scenes making of that. I
Yeah.
think they showed it on A&E.
Yeah, I
He
saw
was
that. Yeah,
pissed.
I saw
He's
that.
like,
Yeah, he's like, I
"Vince,
can't believe
why
I gotta
do I
do
have to
Yeah,
apologize?
I know, it was crazy.
I don't want to fucking do this. It's like I understand, but we have to.
Yeah.
His dad's an executive, and
yeah,
we got to make peace because we get connections and we get television time because of this man. I don't
yeah.
fucking care.
I know.
Why?
He's like, I don't understand.
Why do I have to apologize?
That was
this
great.
is bullshit. I know, Jim.
It just
but
really shows you how much of a dick the Ultimate Warrior really was. He was a dick, bro. He really was.
he
a
was
dick.
like he was, dude. That's a child. Why are you mad at a child?
He was a dick, dude. He really was. But you know what? Like, I always was a Hogan guy. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was always Hogan. I didn't care. I stuck with Hogan. And a lot of my friends in school started to like the Warrior, bro, and started to be on his side during that WrestleMania. And I'll never forget it. Like, man, you guys are giving up on Hulk Hogan. And they did. They basically were like Warrior fans. I was like, what the fuck? I'll never leave Hogan, bro. I hated the Warrior, bro. I mean, I never really dug him because I was a Hogan guy, number one, and number two, I just thought like the Ultimate Warrior's like gimmick was like so lame when I was a kid. I just didn't like
the Hogan. Imagine them fusing together.
the Hogan.
What you gonna do at Space Mountain? Imagine that.
I don't know, man. Fuck the Warrior, bro. And he was until the end when he did that last speech. Then I thought, oh, maybe he's a different guy, because for years I watched these videos of him doing like jealous videos of like Hogan and Macho and like talking shit about like Hogan constantly and looking into the camera and like doing all these videos, and they're still out there. These videos of him like pissed off and just upset.
Dude,
and just,
he
you know?
buried Hulk Hogan so bad. Like he was talking about how Hulk Hogan's wife wanted to fuck him. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I know. He said a lot of crazy shit about Hogan, bro. A lot of crazy shit. You know?
Yeah, and it was insane. And I think the original YouTube channel got shut down by his wife and ordered for her to get a job in WWE. But luckily, fans archived that shit because that.
Oh yeah, because those videos are all still out there. I watched one not too long ago about him talking Hogan. I love the way that he did it, because he like sat down and like told these in-depth stories, and who knows, maybe they're all true. Who knows, or maybe they're not. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing: it's a known thing that the Hogan family were swingers. Terry and Linda. This is a known thing.
Yeah.
Because Bubba the Love Sponge said it. He's like, Terry was a swinger.
Yeah.
And and that was the reason why his wife divorced him, because
Hogan
she didn't like the
people
fact
down, bro.
that the woman was a younger woman. It was Brooke's singing coach. And that because she was like 30 years younger than her, she was not okay with that.
Casey, I have seen that video of Flair promoting a fucking train horn. I have. He was blowing it and he kept going, whoa, like he was doing the whole whoa to it. I saw him doing that. Yeah, he was weird. He looked at the guy and he was like, "That's good. Is that good? Do more." And he was going, whoa, with the horn. I was like, dude, Flair is out of it, bro. Even at this age, he's still a wild motherfucker, bro. He really is.
Did you see him getting kicked out of a pizzeria?
Yes, I saw that recently, right? Yeah.
I cannot believe that you're treating me like this. You're telling me that I can't have another drink.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Unprofessional.
I can't fucking believe that, bro. He's a legend, that motherfucker, bro. He is a legend.
Dude, him and Hogan are like the very few wrestlers that actually live their gimmicks in real life.
Yeah. You're right. Not many
other guys.
You're right.
No, I'm not Bret the Hitman Hart. I'm Bret Hart.
Yeah.
Or I'm not Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm Steve Williams.
Yeah.
They lived it 24/7.
Yeah, they did, man.
To the point that they don't even know. Like,
Ric Flair is still Ric Flair.
Yeah. Dude, he's not Richard Fletcher.
No, he hasn't been in years, bro. There was a documentary on him being like Ric Flair and turning into this other person, and he did, man. After that plane crash, that was it.
The only time he was Richard Fletcher again was when his son overdosed on heroin, and he was calling the cops.
Yeah,
dude, he did not sound like
that phone call.
He sounded way different.
Dude, that phone call was like the worst thing I've ever heard, man. I hate listening to it. It's just horrific. It really is.
Yeah, you could tell he's crying in the background.
Yeah, it's horrible, man. It's fucking
he's
horrible.
Crying. He's trying to hold it together, but he can't. And he's like, please come.
Yeah.
I need the ambulance right now, please.
Yeah, it was sad, man.
Yeah, but I'm like Rick. Rick admitted himself he was a bad father.
He was, yeah.
He would drink. He would have him and his neighbor. He would drink with him and his neighbor and his son. They would drink beers together.
Yeah.
His son was 15 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
He's drinking like fucking cold ones. Look, if they did that, that's their business. But it's like, dude, you got him hooked onto addiction at a young age.
Yeah, he did, man.
And dude, Reed Flair was supposed to be signed to WWE for NXT, and he failed so many drug tests. They couldn't fake it for him because he had so much drugs in his system. They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They literally had to tell Rick, "Hey, Rick, we love you. We care about you. We want your son to work here, but he has too much drug in his system. We can't hire him because if he dies in the ring, we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah. I mean, how could
It's
they?
fucking
Yeah, it's
terrible.
Yeah, it is, man. And then
No,
the
I don't
kid
blame him
dies.
because it's like, dude, you can't have somebody on heroin having a match.
No.
can't.
And then the kid dies anyway. He probably would have died in the ring. Who fuck knows, man?
Dude, he could have. Dude, how terrible! He would have died probably backstage or during a match or a promo segment on live television or on pay-per-view.
Yeah, you can't take any
And they-
chances with somebody that sick, you know. And unfortunately,
Yeah, you
they didn't.
couldn't.
And that was it. And the rest is history. The poor guy, he's been through a lot, but you know what? He's still alive, Rick, and he's still going. You know.
Yeah, and dude, he died. Dude, he cheated death so many fucking times. It's amazing that he's
All these
alive
people, dude, making fun of Charlie Kirk, this poor young man that used just words, and all these people making fun of his death, the way that he died, and they make fun of it and they mock it and they talk shit about him and his wife. And it's like, you know what? I'm so fucking glad people are paying for it. I'm so glad that fucking Jimmy Kimmel is fucking suspended or whatever he is, and they're gonna now play a Charlie Kirk video, memorial video, instead of his show. And that is a kick in that man's ass. Because if you ask him, Kimmel, if you ask him, bro, how do you feel about them playing this instead of your show and you're not on it, you're off air, I bet you he is destroyed over it. Because that show was his baby. That show was his ticket into Hollywood and into the in crowd in Hollywood. That was his ticket. The little fat fuck that started that man show who tried to act like he was one of us. He, you know what I mean? He tried to act like he was one of us for the longest time, when in reality, the first chance he got, he fucking sold himself up the fucking river. And you damn right he did. Look at the shit that he said over the last 10 years. You know, all leading to what he said last night. It all leaded up to what he said last night. All these assholes in Hollywood, bro, that said, well, has an actor ever killed a president before? And then the asshole chops fucking Trump's head off and's holding it up in the air, and like all these people that celebrate death and talk shit about Trump to the point where they're like threatening his life, which they all have. Now something needs to be done now. Something needs to be done. A guy like fucking the guy who's the governor of California, Newsom, right? That fucker, he spits rhetoric after rhetoric, bro. He is the worst. That guy, if he says something moving forward now, after Charlie's death, okay? Because you better say Charlie AD or Charlie, like, because that's what they better start saying it, like it was Jesus. Not that he's Jesus or anything, because no one else could be, but because after this guy's death, everything has changed now. Everything has changed now. It seems like the right is finally getting repercussions for the first fucking time ever. They're finally getting repercussions. This guy's getting fired. These people are getting fired from their job. He's getting fucking suspended from his show. This person's taken off of this channel. Look how many people have been fired. And not only that we don't know about in the world, like people like on their TikToks, there's thousands of them that have been fired from their jobs. Regular, everyday people like you and me, right? But look at the popular people that are on shows, that have shows, that host shows, that talk on shows. So many of them have been fired over this Charlie Kirk thing. And it really seems like moving forward, it's like, nope, if you say something now, man, you're going to pay for it. That's it. There's no more just being able to say, you know, yeah, I'm glad he killed him and kill all these fucking pieces of shit. Like, there's no more getting away with it. Nope, no more. It seems like right after this guy's death, that was it. Something happened now. There's something's different now. I really feel it.
I feel that too, man. It's just.
I feel like something is definitely different, bro. Where now, you know what? You say some shit. I don't care what color you are, what religion you are, what faith, whatever, who you know. You say some stupid shit. Yep, it's a free country. You could say whatever you want. But you know what? Words have repercussions. We learned that. Look what Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk learned that with a bullet in the neck. Words have repercussions. Charlie learned that. His words got him killed. So your words got you fired. Your words got you suspended. Deal with it. Deal with it. It's still better than what happened to Charlie, okay? It's still better than what happened to him for words, because he used nothing but words, and he got killed for it. So when you're sitting there and you're complaining that you got suspended or you got fucking fired from your job, well, deal with it. At least you didn't lose your life like Charlie Kirk did, that you laughed at. So now we could all laugh at you losing your job now, like you laughed at him for losing his life. Okay? That's what goes around comes around. Karma's a motherfucker. Karma is a motherfucker.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Fuck these people, bro. It pisses me off. I was watching it all day. All these people just celebrating. And it's not just black people. It's fucking all people. All these people. White people, black people. They're all celebrating this guy's death, and they're all paying for it. And they should. They fucking should. So now tomorrow night, Jimmy Kimmel, he don't get to say shit, and they're going to run this fucking thing right over his show. Right smack to his face.
You know what's disturbing about that is that Jimmy Kimmel's married to Sarah Silverman, who's a big lefty.
I thought they got divorced.
Oh, they got divorced? Well, that could explain why he's such a
dude. He's just a dude. That guy, I cannot believe what he has become in the year 2025. Like where he was and who he is now. But you know what? It makes it so much greater because the story now has this in it now. His story will forever, you'll hear. He was eventually fired from his Tonight for making comments about, activist Charlie Kirk's death back in 2025. You're going to hear that forever about him now. He's forever tagged to that now. Good. You want to sit there and make jokes and make laughing about and try to act like people are trying to make this guy on the right. They're trying to put him on the left. They're trying so hard to make him part of the left. It's like, no, you dumb fuck. He had it edged in his gun. He hated Trump. He had it. He wrote about killing Charlie Kirk because he hated his guts. How could he be part of the right if he hated Trump and Charlie Kirk? I don't get that. So why would you even say that on your show? So now you get suspended for it because you got a big fucking mouth and you're a propagandist and you're lying, and now you get suspended for it, whatever that is. So
yeah, I didn't like that they tried so hard to make it seem like he was on the right side when he really wasn't.
I couldn't believe that they were all, dude, he's not, Jimmy Kimmel's not the only person saying that shit. Like, oh, the right is trying so hard to push him to, part of the left, but he really is part of the right. I could not believe how many people were saying that. All these people on MSNBC, all these people on CNN, all these people on the radio on CBS, they're all saying it. Oh, he's part of the right. He's part of that people. He's part of MAGA. I'm like, part of MAGA? He wrote that he wanted to kill Donald Trump as well. He hated him. How is he part of MAGA? What are you talking about?
He also had a tranny girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, so like they just lie, and they try to rewrite history, man, but it don't work no more. That's the sad part. It just don't work no more. So you keep trying to manipulate. It doesn't work no more, man. We all see what everything is now. And shout out to Robert Redford, the natural. He died today. I think he was 89 years old, the actor. He was in a couple of really good movies. The Natural was one of the best movies ever about baseball. Great movie. Highly recommend it. All right, I'm going to bed, brother. You going to be around this weekend, bro?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah? Well, I'll be on. I'll be on Saturday.
For that dollar.
Oh,
Abel
shit.
Salas Jr. tipped $1. Kimmel only dated Silverman for years. He's been married twice to Gunnar Maddy and Molly McNaney.
He's been married twice, the fucking guy. Yeah, he'll probably be married another 10 times by the time he's done now, bro. This fucking scumbag. That's what these people do. They all just... Like, I could never imagine having, like, 3 different wives over my lifespan. Life is short enough. It's like you can't make it work with one woman, let alone 3 or 4. Man, you're fucked. Something wrong with you. You know what I mean? Something wrong with you. But anyway...
100%, dude.
All right, man. I'll hit you up this weekend. If you're around, come and hang out with all of us, bro.
All right, man. You
all right,
take
dude?
care.
All right, dude.
Peace.
Peace out. As the one and only King, the one and the only K to the I-N-G, the King man himself. And everybody else that came on tonight. Listen, I've been liking coming on, man. normally don't come on this much, right? But now that I have like no kids here and, you know, it's like settling in. I have time to do shit now. So I'm going to be on whenever I want to say some shit like this. So I'll be on pretty much randomly during the week and every Saturday. So you guys have a good rest of your week. Tomorrow is what? Thursday? Have a good Thursday, everybody. Stay good. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And we'll all reconvene on the weekend, Saturday. That's probably the next time I'll be on. Yeah, this Saturday. So everybody take care of yourselves. And Destiny has been banned from Twitch for 3 years. Yeah, I know. I've heard it 15 fucking times already, bro. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Thanks. You fall for it. Yeah, it's great. I fell for it. I really don't care. People were writing on a board about it. There was about 5,000 people writing about him not making money on Twitch anymore and being banned off of the other fucking thing he's on. So, I mean, listen, it might not have happened, but everybody and their mother's talking about it because he's like the only guy that hasn't been canceled from this Charlie Kirk shit yet. So, wait a little bit longer and he might just get fucked on that other shit he's on, Kick. That's what they were talking about, Kick. They're trying to go after his Kick shit, but who knows, bro? The guy gets lucky. He's a lucky little fucking, like, I don't know how he gets that lucky, this guy. What's so good about him? What is so interesting about that guy that he has people following him like that? I don't get it. But he's a bitch anyway, the dude. He's a fucking weirdo. The shit he says is weird. On Piers Morgan, he was a fucking, just sounded like an idiot. He really did sound like an idiot. And I'm not saying that because I hate the guy, but he really fucking sounded like a ignorant Adderall fucking idiot. He's got his own issues, I guess. But whatever. You know what? I could only pray that if he continues to say shit about... Because he was really laying into Charlie Kirk on his channel today. You know what this guy decided to do as content today on his channel? He reviewed a Charlie Kirk video... And every 5 seconds, he stopped the video to prove Charlie Kirk wrong. And it's like, dude, let the guy rest in peace for a fucking week, man. Like, you used to brawl with this guy while he was alive, and you take the first opportunity you can to listen to his shit and break it down the first day he's dead. It just seemed weird to me, man. The guy's a fucking total piece of shit. But he gets lucky, and he gets all kinds of good shit happen to him and for him, and I guess he's part of the other side and they love him, you know?
God, it's so cucked. It's so optics cucked.
He's a cuck. He's cucked. Anyway, just to let you guys know that Destiny didn't get banned. It was like 4 years ago. Just to let you guys know. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Have a good rest of your week, and see you next time.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh. Oh. I found him like this. So what do you want to do? Get rid of the body. Why do we have to get rid of the body? Well, what the fucking question is now? When they find him like this, and somebody will, there'll be a major fucking investigation. We got enough light shining on shit. Junior's trial, all that. No body?
Yeah. But with some weapon-grade gaslighting from alleged comic Jimmy Kimmel, here is the far-left purveyor of late-night disinformation engaging in some more disinformation, this time about his ideological bedfellow Tyler Robinson.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
Yes, I'm sure.
Evening from New York, I'm Chris Hayes. When Stephen Colbert announced that his late-night show was being canceled back in July, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, had a chilling reaction.
Fallon has no talent. Kimmel has no talent. They're next. They're going to be going. I hear they're going to be going. I don't know, but I would imagine because they get, you know, Colbert has better ratings than Kimmel or Fallon. You know that.
They're next. I hear they're going to be going. Well, tonight, an ABC spokesperson confirms that Jimmy Kimmel's late-night show has been preempted indefinitely. Now, it comes just hours after a large set of ABC affiliates announced they would refuse to air Kimmel's show. They say because of comments the late-night host made on Monday night relating to the motives of the man that shot and killed Charlie Kirk, wrongly suggesting the killer was part of the MAGA movement. He was not. Nexstar, the largest owner of local stations in the country, came out and said it, quote, strongly objects to recent comments made by Kimmel concerning the killing of Charlie Kirk and will replace the show with other programming in its ABC affiliated markets. And if that were the whole story, he said something, it was not correct, the affiliates pushed back, well, then that would be one story. But that, of course, is not the whole story, okay? Because crucially, just hours before that statement, Trump's hand-picked FCC chairman went on a podcast and suggested ABC's broadcast license or affiliates could be at risk if they did not suspend or fire Kimmel, essentially issuing an order saying, and I quote him here, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way." Well, hours later, ABC made the announcement that Kimmel would indeed be taken off the air indefinitely.
So that's the spin, guys. Do you hear that? That's the fucking spin. Get ready for that spin now. Get ready for that spin. The spin is Trump did this. He wanted Kimmel off, and he got him off. He wanted all these idiots who say shit about him off, and they're all off now. That's going to be the spin. That's going to be the spin. All of a sudden, Trump can now control Disney, right? Trump has control of Disney, right? Okay, right.
And this is just the latest chapter in Donald Trump's ongoing campaign
It's
to
all,
crack
see,
down.
It's all about Donald Trump again. Do you believe this? It's not about this guy's ratings being worse than a guy who got fired's ratings. It's not about how bad he is, how bad of the joke that he told when this guy just died. It's not about that. It's about Trump again. Oh my God, these people are sick. They are fucking sick.
Hours later, ABC made the announcement Kimmel would indeed be taken off the air indefinitely. And this is just the...
He doesn't mention the fact that he was taken off because he said that shit, right? I mean, he mentioned it before, but he doesn't mention it right here. Right here. He doesn't mention it.
It's the latest chapter in Donald Trump's ongoing campaign to crack down on free speech, dominate the media, and essentially render the First Amendment meaningless.
Oh my God.
An extreme campaign that has been on overdrive the past week. I mean, just yesterday,
These people are celebrating Charlie Kirk's death all over the country, and this guy's saying that Trump is cracking down on people's rights and taking away their First Amendment. Just take it away. These people are fucking crazy, man.
You had the Deputy Attorney General of these United States, the number 2 of the Department of Justice and the former criminal lawyer for the president, suggesting using criminal anti-racketeering laws, the kind of things used for mobsters, RICO statutes, to go after
You mean like the shit they tried to put on Trump? You mean those type of laws?
Protesters who heckled Donald Trump at a restaurant, who yelled at him? We're also getting new reports today. The White House plans to target a variety of left-leaning groups and nonprofits in the coming weeks.
What fucking propaganda, bro, they're trying to spin, dude. What a dangerous motherfuckers these people are, man. Dangerous motherfuckers, man. The media is so manipulative. What cocksuckers, bro. Fucking A, dude. Yeah, I'll be on Saturday, 100% Merrick. And I might even be on tomorrow night. Who knows? It all depends on how the day goes and what news hits the airwaves and all that shit. You know? But anyway, yeah. Have a good day tomorrow, guys. Stay safe. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Rachel Maddow absolutely outdid herself this week. Every time you think she's hit rock bottom as a broadcaster and journalist, she manages to surprise us yet again. That's why she earns the big bucks. You have to stay ahead of your audience. Here was her message to people in her first show back since Charlie Kirk's murder.
Whatever else you think about what Trump is trying to do in office, there is no drama. Right? There's no uncertainty. There's no ambiguity about the agenda, right? It is the textbook agenda of every right-wing strongman everywhere.
There's only been one story in the world for the last 2 weeks, Kirk's horrific assassination, and there is so much to talk about from it. The motives of the alleged assassin with those bizarre engravings and membership of depraved message boards. The reaction from the in-your-face left celebrating the murder of a 31-year-old father of 2. Erica Kirk's incredibly moving speech filmed in Kirk's studio. But the one thing that should be at the forefront of everyone's mind, especially those with an access to a large platform, is an appeal to civility. The fact is that political discourse in America has become so aggressive and people have become so siloed within their own political bubbles that someone, sure, probably a mentally ill person, but still someone, thinks it's acceptable to murder someone on the other side of politics. Surely you would want to tell people that public debate must be civil, and the response to speech you don't agree with is your own speech, not a bullet. There's a lot to unpack, a lot to talk about. So here's how Rachel Maddow, reportedly earning $25 million a year to broadcast one show a week, starts her show. Not with an appeal to civility, but with a warning so stern, it would terrify the strongest of warriors.
This time next week, next Monday, September 22nd, Kamala Harris is going to be here. This is going to be her first full-scale news interview since the 2024 election. She will be here live on set with me for the show. I have roughly 400,000 things I want to ask her about.
Sorry, that one was too easy. But here's the serious part. This is how much of her first editorial since the horrific event, an editorial which went for 25 minutes, mind you, was devoted to Charlie Kirk's horrific murder.
They're saying now they will use the horrific murder of pro-Trump activist Charlie Kirk last week as a justification for some undefined whole-of-government attack on what they always describe very vaguely as the left in this country.
That's it.